Hello! Oh shit.
Hello.
I just realized I have to move you down because you're sticking off the screen again. There you go.
Hello.
Hello.
Tex, Seth, Boister, Gran, Tegu, Momo. Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing good. You spooked. You spooked Max. Good job, hon.
Good. Keep you on your toes.
Hi, boy. Good to see ya.
We'll look for it later. I have lost some rivets.
Your marbles?
Oh, those have been gone a long time.
Especially after the fucking 3 weeks that you've had.
Huh. Anywho, we're gonna start with a bit of tippy taps tonight because
It's 3:30 a.m. Not good. Oh, poor Max.
we'll make it un 3:30 a.m.
Yeah, he's just gotta sew it and rivet it. I guess you could say it'll be pretty riveting to watch.
Yeah. So the only thing that I've done off stream, other than letting the wax dry, is which actually this came out really nice once the wax finally soaked in. Is I've added a layer of glue and put that addition piece in that we hit the stamp. The bottom didn't get a whole lot of glue, which is why it's kind of peeling. But once this is sewn together, I'm gonna go over the edge one more time and try and glass the whole thing over so that it's
Okay.
uniform.
I'm glad people
Hello,
like my
Maki.
joke. Hi, Maki. I believe in you, man. You gotta lock in. Lock in or Kobold will tell you to shit yourself again. That's not what you want.
I mean, it is in the Farley lore. You do allow me to commit crime.
I do not. I don't know why you put that in there earlier. You're slandering me.
You didn't say no!
I didn't have a chance to say no. I was busy all day.
I know what I did.
Hi, Plague Bunny. Hope you're doing good.
Hello. I am fucking delirious today, so forgive me if I go on tangents.
Kobold is crazy.
I am
today.
still not working quite right. Brain is present, but not accounted for.
I don't let him commit crimes. You're wrong.
It's not what it says.
I have to actively, like, pull him away from it. I've done that to you many times. I've physically pulled you away from doing things that you've tried to do. I had to lift you up when you were trying to steal a fucking helmet off of a guard.
To be fair, I did steal it, but I gave it back.
Because you're not supposed to steal, and I told you.
Wasn't stealing if I gave it back.
Talking about D&D. Don't worry, guys. Not actually in person. He didn't steal from a guard IRL. He wanted to get a legendary artifact. You were there, Maki. You should know. You threw him like a football. You obliterated a guy with another guard's helmet.
That was not a guard's helmet. That was a dead man's helmet.
A dead guard's helmet?
Who said it was a guard?
I don't know. Why would any other civilian need to
Farley,
know?
why do you know that that man was a guard?
That was part of it. He got murdered and you picked it off of his body.
I thought he was just a guy.
Well, hold on. I thought he was one of the guards for that brothel house we went to.
No.
He was the bodyguard,
He was
right?
just a corpse.
Maybe I'm thinking wrong. Because we had one of the bodyguards with us.
Yeah, no, that was a different time.
Oh, hi Seth. Don't worry, we just started. You haven't missed anything.
You have
Let's talk
missed
about
very
D&D
little.
stuff. Take care, Max.
Good night, Max.
You get good eeps. You're too tired for this.
There's no such thing as too tired. Unless you're a bicycle.
Sure there is. It's a bicycle.
I said it first.
I know. Good job. I'm proud of you. Wow. Kobold's getting there, guys.
I think my oxygen levels are low.
Oh, Garly and Kobold. Thanks, Max. Getting pretty tired. Let's see.
Mondays.
It's a Tuesday.
You shut up.
Don't you be mean. It's Tuesday. Garly and Kobold, evil Farley, and evil. Bold of you to assume that there is an evil Kobold.
Wait, I'm the good twin?
Oh god, how bad is the bad one? I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about what you could get into if you were evil Kobold. He fed a rat to other rats.
And people.
He skinned it alive and then fed it to other rats.
Can't call goblins rats. That's rude and
No,
racist.
the rats in the original sewer. You forget that you did that?
No. I just... It sounds better the way I
They
said it.
were as big as you, Kobold.
And they flayed so nicely.
Yeah, this is D&D. This is not... Don't worry, guys.
Kobold does not
actually...
kill
He's a
rats.
Disney
Kobold,
princess
in
IRL.
fact, loves rats. They're
He does love
adorable.
rats. He also loves possums and skunks and deer and all the little funny creatures. Yeah, this was just... Apparently D&D just makes them into some kind of... D&D and video games, both, you tend to choose, like, the most violent road spots.
Look, all I'm
then-
saying... Okay. Let me just
You get
say...
my...
Hold on. Let me just say... In video games, if
Yeah.
I kill everyone, I don't have to deal with them later.
But...
And then my way out, it's easier.
He works in the government, so his ultimate fantasy is just to break every law imaginable.
I don't break the laws. There's no laws to break if everyone's dead.
That is incorrect.
Who's gonna snitch? They're all dead.
Well, apparently the cops that just went by my house are.
They're after Farley this time. Because they know I'm
Why?
right.
Hey. No. Like Bunny put something in Kobold Lore just now, as it said that she thinks that that they think that the evil twin's name is Crimson and that he's red.
It's funny that you say that
Kill the
because
other guy.
when Farley does art for me, they have to make my character red sometimes to differentiate the colors.
Yeah, Kobold's got a lot of light colors on him, and so occasionally I will have to draw red Kobold, and he never looks right. He looks kind of like one of the what are the fucking dragon things from Neopets? The little guys. Hold on.
I am not a Neopet.
But you're so portable. What was he? He wasn't the Shoryu. He was the fucking... the other guy. Oh, not those guys. God damn, what? Okay, I need all of the original Neopets. There you go. Now you're in the Kobold lore. Beautiful. Thank you, guys.
Am I at least a cool Neopet?
No.
Sucks! I hate it here.
Oh my god, somebody archived the original site. Oh, I haven't seen... Oh, man. Oh, it's got all the working little clicky clickies on it. Wow.
This is a huge
That's
piece of... Is this even going all the way through? God, I hope it is. I didn't even think about that. Oh,
Hi,
it should
Fusion.
be. It should be. Hello, Fusion.
I think Scorchios is what I was thinking of. Thank you. Thank you, Gran. Kobold's got a mohawk. Yeah, kind of. He didn't used to.
No, my character used to have hair.
Yeah.
That was so for a long time. I went with the whole. I don't remember the animation, but the genderless child kind of vibe from
Frisk.
Yeah. I've still never played Undertale.
No.
Maybe I should do that on stream. The problem is, I'm gonna murder everyone, because that's just what I do in video games, and that's not the correct route. Everyone will be mad at me. That's actually not entirely true. When I'm given the option to do speech, I try and save everyone. It's just all the games that we've played lately has been just murder kill.
I miss old Neopets, but then everybody ruined the... Just like with Gaia Online, people ruined the economy so much.
I wouldn't know anything about that, boy.
Oh, man. Online ruined its own economy. Yeah. Yeah. I also fucking hate that they ended up making... So there was this site. I don't know if you ever used Gaia Online, honey.
No, I did not. I've never even heard of it.
You know what it is, though, right? No?
No, I have no idea what it is.
So it was little 2D pixel avatars that you could dress up. Had very interesting aesthetics to it. It was very 2014. Or very early 2000s, honestly. And, there was this fan-made site that was a compendium of all of the accessories and clothing available in the game that had ever been made in the game. It was called Tech Tech. And you could use it as like a dress-up to figure out what outfits you wanted and what items to go for to make the outfits you wanted. It was like a little dress-up doll thing that then you could use in... together with the actual site to figure out how you were supposed to make this outfit that you wanted.
Okay.
And then Gaia got on Tech Tech and was like, no, you're not allowed to do this anymore, and they shut down the whole site. And it was very upsetting.
Well, that's stupid. Why would they do that?
Yeah. Because they were like, well, you're using our images without our permission, so you can't do it no more. Even though people wouldn't even know about it unless they specifically played Gaia anyway. Teku! Gaia Online looks like Tumblr Habbo Hotel.
Oh.
That's a good way of putting it, Grant. It was a forum site with a virtual doll aspect. And then they created a little, like, town where you could walk around and talk to other people, and, there was like art share forums, and they had this one thing that came around in like 2011, I think, where it was called ZOMG, and they got paired with
remember that saying.
Scion vehicles, but they had like Scions that you could drive in the little avatar one, and it was, I don't know, they got. There was like a zombie killing thing of it, I think. There was all kinds of like events that they would do too. I just like to click around the site. I didn't have any real world money to put into it, but they had started selling items for real world money, and they had the economy entirely ruined within a couple of years. Sounds like something Nintendo would do, take it down with the copyright. Yeah, you right, Play Bunny. Grand said the site was technically using their IP, so they had to move against them to protect their copyright in case other sites did the same. I know. Yeah, they had the cube vehicles that looked like Kia Souls. They were called Scions. And I
remember Scions.
I distinctly remember.
The hamster cars.
Those are called Kia Souls. Scion was the brand name that they used in Gaia.
Yep. Scions also exist in real life.
Did they?
Yeah.
Scion car. Hold on. Oh yeah! I guess they were real. They paired with it. It was a Toyota company. Huh. Damn, they actually got proper branding for them. That's crazy. Yeah, so you could drive around in those in Gaia.
Huh. Why? They were terrible cars in real life. Still are.
Because they were silly little cute. They were like the free car that they gave you.
That's fair. I wouldn't say no to a free car.
I'm glad I only grew up with Animal Jam and just played the mini games and not whatever this is. It was cool. It had some really nice aesthetics to it. There was some partnerships with like actual anime that they would have like costume pieces set up for. I thought it was really cool. There was all kinds of things. The style of it was really neat too. It was different than a lot of the stuff that was online. I played Neopets and it was okay. But yeah, no, I don't know. There was something about it that really, I don't know. I liked. I was in middle school at the time, so like, I don't know. It was a cool thing to do that had kind of a more anime-esque aesthetic to it, and you could really customize your avatars, which was really cool to me. And then they would have competitions every now and then for people to design costumes or people to design accessories that then the makers would add into the game proper.
That's kind of cool.
More towards the beginning of it, yeah. But it was really cool.
Make
Grant
sure.
says the Gaia movie theater was where I watched the last Mimsy for the first time. Grant says for my talk show I do on Twitch, if we have to watch a video for it, I have the special Gaia Online B movie theater. Hold lots of avatars while we watch. That's so funny. That's so funny. Sorry, honey. Go ahead. What was you saying?
I just have to make sure that this is actually going through all the way. I can't tell if it is. Oh, it is. Okay, we're solid.
Nice.
Which means I might start on that corner then. And go down and then go back around. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, that sucks. You have to rent places for private hangout. What about just the regular world thing? Do they have towns? Towns too? What is this? They had to create a second version of their town thing? That's kind of crazy. I clicked into it to see what's going on. Their old maps are still the same as they used to be. That's nostalgic. Oh, man. Welcome in, Dark Snow Wolf.
Hello!
Hope you're doing well. I don't believe we've seen you before. Welcome to Kobold's Burrow. I'm Farley. Kobold is, of course, the little kobold in the bottom right, and he is also the pair of hands that you see in the camera space.
Hello!
What we like to do here is just hang out and talk about whatever, and Kobold likes to work on his leather stuff while we work.
Tonight, I'm working on a holster. For a
Yeah,
very old
this is
firearm.
custom made. Yeah. This is a custom-made holster. We've been doing it for a couple streams now. All hand-carved, cut, stamped. And tonight he'll be sewing it. God, you
Well, we have to pick the color first.
We do have to pick the color. Everybody needs to help with that. We'll have... I can set up a poll. Don't let them lie to you. They're gonna talk you into getting a time machine. No, no. Why would you do that? Kobold may or may not be a time traveler. We haven't decided yet, but
Look, just
you know,
because I have money from 1873, lied to 1878, doesn't mean that it's shiny. Look at the shiny.
Oh. They say we can call them Dark Wolf, Dark Snow, Snow, Wolfie, Werewolf. All of them are fine. Plague Bunny still says red thread might be cool.
I do have red thread. The thing is, I wanna compliment this a lot. So, the brown didn't come out quite as dark as I want it to, but I'm using brass fittings. Like, for instance, these aren't the ones I'm using, but these are just right here. Some brass rivets. So I'm thinking maybe, honestly, maybe like a lighter gold thread, or a walnut color like this. I don't know.
Lester, you can't just tell people he ate your grandma. That's not... He can't even eat meat.
Fish.
Wolfie says, I have a British coin and a Norwegian coin I somehow got. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
We like old coins.
I do like old coins. Quite a bit. Especially the, like, half dollars and full silver dollars.
Yeah.
They're very meaty to hold, I guess, is the way to
They got weight
describe
to them. But yeah, we do leather work, we do smelting, we do 3D printed
Casting,
armor and stuff.
3D printing,
Casting.
and video games on Mondays. And occasionally...
And the occasional group draw. Like,
Oh yeah, we did a group draw when I was fatally ill. I got better.
Old Bold sold me uranium. Thanks, Maki. Kobold ate my salsa. Hi, Figgle. Good to see you.
That I believe. Figgle's mom's salsa is delicious. But you can't complain because you don't even like salsa.
What? I do not like salsa.
He doesn't like spicy foods.
That's kind of a flex, Seth. I once paid for a week in a hotel room with gold dollars. That's crazy. Grant says, I have some German laundry change. I convinced my friend to steal it when her ex-boyfriend cheated on her in Germany. Damn.
Crime.
Seth said the previous hotel I had been at gave me gold dollars as change. So every day I came back for like 6 months. Put my spare singles in the soda machine and I kept the coins. That's crazy.
I would too.
I don't think you'd use them though. I think you'd just hoard them.
I would in fact hoard them. I have quite a collection of gold coins.
You do like your shinies. Shiny rocks, not so much, but shinies,
What the hell are
absolutely.
you talking about shiny rocks? I love gemstones. Especially the one your mom gave me.
Oh, you do? I'm glad. I'm sure she'd like to hear that. I remember you, though, before telling me that you don't really care that much for polished gemstones.
I don't care about polishing them. I'm not a big... I like raw stone. I'm not.
That's fair.
I'm not big on polishing them. I'm not big on cut stones. I like raw stones better than I like polished stones. But that's just me.
Yes, Tegu, we're talking about shinies.
Look at the shiny rock.
The hotel was in Olympia? I'm interested. Zila said, I thought that was a your mom joke for a sec. Nah, my mom, she's really into crystals and stuff, and so she gave Kobold
A worry stone.
very nice Yeah, a worry stone that was silver flecked obsidian.
Is it actual
It was
silver?
very cool. I don't know.
Funny story, Kobold does not actually like gold. I'm not a big fan of it.
If I ever get you a ring, I'll have to make sure that it's either a brass or a silver one.
I quite enjoy sterling silver or white gold. The color gold just clashes with me. Personally.
Kobold hates cooked rock. Unless you're cooking kobold in the handcrafted oven.
Which works now!
Update, we can actually use the handcrafted oven and it no longer crashes the server. Or it will not when the server is reactive.
Okay. Old box of
In
thread.
fact, for those of you...
Now I have black, like I always use. However, I've got natural sinew, artificial sinew, orange, which is really close to this color. Orange. Actually, that might not be bad.
I think that would look cool.
You imagine bordering that with
like
that? Although the problem is, right,
Western side.
that doesn't match at all.
No?
I don't... I have red.
The thread that matches the brown would be nice, I agree.
The red, I think, is too contrasting, honestly.
If it was just black, the red could work, but
Oh,
I feel like
absolutely.
because it's got the natural leather.
That's not quite right.
Yeah, the handcrafted oven will work now, Blister.
I have this, which is not... well, this does match, but it's not quite the...
Seth says time to restain the grip on the pistol.
No, I had to take off the shine... Okay, so this pistol, when I got it, was in real rough shape. It looked like this one, where everything's like super shiny. And there's these horrible edges all the way around that you can feel.
I like that you've pulled out a second separate one, just out of thin air. Thank you, Kobold.
You're welcome. This one, I had to do a lot of work to make this right, and I used the special proprietary Skibidi toilet wax, just to make it, you know, I use that shit on everything. But it did dull the brass a bit, cleaning all the edges up, but it no longer is bitey.
Yeah. I still think the orange could work really well. You're wanting to match it to the piece versus the gun itself.
I know, but I think the orange is the way to go, because it matches.
That's what I was saying.
I think you're right.
Wolf 23 just says.
Hey,
Voice
thanks
is
for the
red.
sub.
Hey. Glad to have you, Wolfie. Alright. But yeah, no, unfortunately, I don't know how I fixed it, but it got fixed somehow in translation of adding like another 37 mods to the pack.
There's more mods, by the way. Lots.
There's many more mods, so it should
And
be fun.
Alex and I are also working on the side. We haven't been able to
talk
because
about
we don't have the server yet, so we haven't implemented anything yet. But we've been working. That's all I'll say.
Yes,
We-
they have been working very hard on very clever ideas.
Alex is doing some shit that's like wild. Things I didn't know you could do.
We about to get into sewing time? Where's your glove?
I'm just the gloves right here.
Okay, I'm just making sure, because I want you to have your grippy, just in case, because otherwise you're going to be like, where's my
fingers.
glove? I don't know where it is.
But the problem is I can't thread him with the glove on.
No, I know. I wasn't saying put it on right this second. I just wanted to make sure you had it in your area, because I know you've been feeling a little dizzy today, and I didn't want you to have
Oh
to
no,
go back and forth.
I'm still dizzy. Don't get me wrong. I wish to die at the moment.
I'm saving you steps, Kobold.
Whose
Big
steps?
stretch. Your steps.
My steps?
Steppies. Yes.
My steps aren't that bad.
No, but you're dizzy, and I wanted to save you having to get up and move around too much, because I don't want you burning yourself out right away. J-Ray Coliseum? Perhaps, perhaps.
Well, That was approved. I can do that. That was not one of the things, though.
No.
But it might be now. It depends on...
Well, that's true. So we do not have a more updated version of the map, so it will essentially be where it was when it first launched, which I think will be great for
those
a
of
lot
you who
reasons.
are not understanding what we're talking about. The Mayray, one of our friends, big YouTuber now, she had a test server going for a bit for Minecraft, and we were the ones that basically built it.
Built the thing.
We were the architects.
And the mod
It's-
pack maker in my case.
Yeah, true. It had some issues that we are now fixing, but once we get the server host to play nice again, we'll be back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give
Do
it
you
an
have
extra.
any Zippo mods? What do you mean by that, Seth? I'm unfamiliar with
Zippo mods. Like
like the
lighter
lighters?
tricks? Or do you mean like cases?
You have some cool lighters.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna need one. The hell is my
Yes,
lighter?
you will. That's a good question. Is it in one of the drawers? It's been a while since you've had to flare off the cinder.
Well, I don't have any smoke, so it shouldn't be in my room. I'll worry about that when I get there.
Okay. Like modifications or customizations to the lighters? No. I don't think so. Is the create mod in the mod pack? Unfortunately not.
It's not available
also-
in our...
We also are not able to do, we can't do create, we cannot do, we can't do Thom, we can't do, Tinker's Construct, or Botania, or Twilight Forest. Unfortunately. Oh.
Should I start with
no,
the inner
we
one?
don't. Probably, yes. We unfortunately do not modify our lighters. Although I assume that you can make.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. No, I actually just have a World War I trench lighter. I don't need to make a trench lighter. I actually, that's what I use on stream most of the time if I knew where the hell it is.
Is it on the other side of the table?
No.
Okay.
Fall off?
Maybe. Careful, Kobold.
Well. I'll check one more place.
What about all you guys? What are you guys up to tonight? Care to share what you got going on project-wise? I am intrigued. If it's a Dunhill lighter, it's worth a lot of money. You see, Kobold has this thing where I don't think he really cares how much money something is worth. He just wants things, and then if he doesn't want them, he will give them away. Like the Black Lotus card. You're polishing your brass Zippo with Tabasco sauce? Why? What does that do for you? Does it give a patina? Ooh, that's awesome, Brand. I look forward to seeing how it's turning out. Blister says, eating lunch right now, but was filling out the Pokedex in Ultra.
Again, I will worry about that when I find it. Or when I like truly need it, because I
Okay.
don't know where the hell it is. I lost my... Okay, I lost both lighters. The Zippo and the trench lighter. That's weird. They're
Well, I hope that
somewhere.
you are able to de-stress with us, VCR. I'm sorry to hear that you're having a bit of a rough go at the moment. We're glad that you could be here.
Aha!
Hot sauce, that's an interesting fact. Thank you for that, Seth. Apparently, polishing brass with Tabasco sauce helps to clean and polish it.
Yeah, but I like the dirty brass. I don't need shiny brass.
Plague Bunny was saying if it's a Dunhill lighter, it'd be worth quite a bit of money.
God, it's so worn. I don't think that I could even read the logo on it. If it even has one.
You want to show it to the camera?
Hell, for all I know, it could be a knockoff. Where would the
It's still
logo
cool.
be?
I don't know. We'll have to look later. You've not worked on Naganadel? That's okay, Blister. Sometimes taking a break is for the best when it comes to creating things. I'm sorry, but OBS isn't working for you, Tegu. What issues are you having? I might be able to help. You can feel free to DM me your problems and I can try my best to help you out.
God, this is a huge fucking piece.
I tend to be tech support for Kobold, so
This is an accurate statement.
yes. I had to teach you how to set up the proper window capture for the Magma the other day.
That is also an accurate statement. That did in fact happen.
You were very sick. Bunny says it looks too new. The Dunhill lighters were from World War One.
So this one, I can guarantee you it's old. I've polished it myself a couple of times when it stopped, when it was green. I probably ruined it. You know, I don't know shit about old stuff other than I just like old stuff because it works better.
Yeah.
I pulled the old asbestos out of it too.
That's
But it could be
Blister.
repro. Honestly, don't know. I know it's
Blister
it's
says-
either based on a World War One lighter or it's a real World War One. I don't. World War One, not two. It's a trench lighter.
Blister said that she got an update on the 3D printer and that they emailed back and said that they're going to send a door and 2 spools of filament, and that all she needs to do is show them that it works. So
Good for you.
I'm glad. Oh, I don't know about Linux. That may cause a problem, Tags. I wonder if I can look up.
You know who does know
for
Linux?
you.
Ingo.
Ingo? Yeah, plain boy, of
And
course.
he does OBS.
Yeah, actually.
You might want to just hit him up. He doesn't come to streams very often, but when he does,
Do you think he? Oh, he's in our server, so I mean.
just at him. Tell them Kobold sent you. I need to hang out with him.
Yeah, you
Well,
do.
we will be
And
hanging
you need
out.
to eventually
He won't be coming to the
party.
party when you're here, because of the whole.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. That was a decision made by Ratty.
It's a good idea. But, where should we do it? I guess in general, maybe? For adding him?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Maybe I'll DM him and ask if he's open to helping
Yeah.
first.
I don't want to put him out there like.
Call him out right away.
Yeah, I know he knows Linux stuff. I just don't know. This is in stream, right? Oh, barely. I still don't have a replacement for my elbow pad. I should put that on the list as things I need to make.
Yeah, an alternative would be you could just push your camera up a bit.
No, because, well, I guess, yeah. Y'all will be looking at
Be
my
mindful.
my poncho a bit.
Oh no, it's a poncho. Just don't lean
It's
down.
the poncho. Look, it's the poncho that's on screen.
Yeah, it's the poncho I got you.
Yeah.
As you said, I've made 8 out of the 11 Ultra Beasts in 6 days. Yeah, you definitely should take a break. That's a lot of work. I mean, it's cool that you're able to knock them out so easy, but...
Do him again. No, I'm just kidding.
Grant said, oh my god, Kobold is cosplaying some of Farley's art. No, this is just what he wears.
This is just
based
what I wear,
Kobold's
man.
outfit on him.
This is comfortable, man. This is just me.
Kobold does have cool clothes. He likes to dress up like a little cowboy when he goes out. It's really cute. He has a gambler's hat and wears ponchos.
This is
And he
just
has
what I
these
wear.
socks that he
What do you
made.
mean?
I know. It's cute, and I'm telling them that you dress in a very camp way. And he doesn't know what
not a
camp
word.
means. It is a word. Hi, Backrooms.
Did I just punch her? Oops.
Well, good morning to you. Or I guess good afternoon.
Hello, everyone.
Seth said, I'm also wearing a poncho, but it's more South Asian and not Western. Degu says, you look cool, Kob. Is it Kob or is it Cobb?
Could be both.
Kabag.
Why not both?
Corin. Oh. I mean, if it wasn't obvious enough based on the fact of, like, the hobbies that he has, he definitely loves cowboy stuff.
I
Like,
grew up with westerns.
I know Western wear is a big thing for him, and like, it's so cute. I love it. I'm not clowning on you. I genuinely love it.
Sometimes I can't tell if you're clowning on me or not.
No, I think it's really cute, and I really like it. It's one of the charm points about you that I genuinely think is like adorable.
Okay.
I like that you dress up like a little cowboy when you go out.
How the hell did I do that?
You looped it over, kind of. What? How?
This is
Cool.
thick.
Yeah, that's over a half inch.
It's
Isn't it, like,
it's a
3/4 of an
shoe.
inch of leather?
It's a shoe
Yeah.
thickness.
Hey, you could make a sole of a shoe that way.
I'm going to, actually. Funny story.
Thanks, Gran. I just think of a coup when I hear that. Fucking extra thick. If there was no context, Goldsboro edition. This would be a good time for a sailor's palm. Yeah, probably.
That's what this is for. Little deer skin works all the same.
Deer squin? Wow. Deer skin with skibbity wax worked pretty well. The wax lets
Not
me
to
get
mention
the
that
needle.
all of the holes are waxed, so like it's not hard to push it through at all.
Lubrication is important.
Yeah.
Deer squin.
It's just all about trying not to puncture new holes.
A deer skin and a steepled plate are not the same.
Well, the thing is, I just don't need to. I don't need to put the pressure on it. I have
Yeah,
a.
just
I
kinda
don't have a.
slides through.
I don't have a. I have a. I have one in my drawer. I just don't. Like, if I was struggling to get it through, I'm just saying it is extra fucking thick. It's just, I've never made a holster before. If it starts to become difficult, I will be taking out.
Yeah, Plague Bunny, I was just about to
Please.
suggest you do have your stitching pony.
I do. But the problem is it's hard to film the stitching pony. Because when I put it on, I tend to work back and forth, and then it ends up off stream. Yeah. That's not good content. Like, I have to keep thinking about putting it back on stream, is the thing.
That's fair. He does have a stitching pony. It was gifted
It's
to us
sitting
by
right
Fred.
here, actually. I have it.
I'm just saying, if it starts getting too tiresome to hold it up this way, you do have it as an option.
I might be doing that in just a moment, to be honest with you.
So a stitching pony is a it's
Special
a little
vice.
Vice. It looks kind of like a house. It's got 2 leather bits that'll hold onto the leather.
I've
bit.
actually considered getting a body cam for maybe not just for stitching, but like in general for shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Especially when I do like car stuff, eventually.
Yeah, it would be nice to have. No, it's not a horse.
Okay. I will take it down.
Careful, Kobold.
Stitching pony.
Tegan said I was thinking of a Frankenstein stitched pony. Hot glue one to a hard hat about the camera. Then you don't have to worry about your face, that's true. Alright, here is the stitching pony. It's a funny little clasp that'll hold the leather in place so that Kobold can actually work on it without having to hold it up on his own.
Yeah, of course I am. It's reverse threaded. Thanks, China.
It's a C-clamp with essentially like a little house-shaped wood block.
It's a wood so that it doesn't damage the piece.
Just don't look into any mirrors or dark windows. True. These look different to what I remembered.
What? Oh.
Just Blister saying ponies look different than what I remembered.
A little bit.
No, it's like a horse's mouth.
The reason why they're called stitching ponies is usually you put them on a like a sawhorse, so you straddle the sawhorse and then bolt this to it.
And a sawhorse looks like a little A-framed wooden.
It doesn't look like a horse either, frankly, but
Well, I guess that kind of makes sense because then it makes the head of the pony. But yeah, it clamps onto it so that Kobold gets a better grip on it, and so that he can use both of his.
no,
hands
it's
for
so
the
that I
stitching
can
versus
just
one.
go down the line and go back and forth,
Yeah,
basically.
easy peasy. So you make it a unicorn? Kind of. Burrow brand sawhorse. Looks like a horse.
You know
if
what's
you've never
funny
seen a
about
horse
that?
in
I
the
actually
circle.
use Burrow brand sawhorses.
Yeah.
They're old, but I do in fact use Burrow brand sawhorses.
And that is plenty within the camera, honey. You're fine. You'll just stitch down towards us as you go.
Eventually, I'm gonna have to move it.
Yeah, I know. You are absolutely correct, Tegu. It does look like the one from Mouthwashing. You don't know what that is, honey. That's okay. It's a horror game.
Okay. Well,
I can show you after stream.
okay.
Oof. Try and get a sponsorship from Burrow. Try and get a sponsorship from fucking Weaver.
God, I would love Weaver Leather to fucking sponsor me. I could use so many of their products. They're very expensive for no reason.
Or Tokenol. Be like the one US
Oh, dude, I
brand.
would love to be the one US brand that Tokenol fucking... please, Japan, sponsor me. I fucking...
Hell, at this point, even the Jesus candles can sponsor us.
Yeah, Dollar Tree, sponsor me.
Slaps the Dollar Tree store. This baby can fit so many Jesus candles inside of it.
That one's not going all
Start
the way
with
through.
Tandy and move up. Tandy will sponsor anyone. Really?
I've dogged them a
I know
lot.
how you feel. I know.
I don't like Tandy stuff. I'm sorry. It's not that they have good products. Let me rephrase that. They have actually quite good product. They're really expensive.
Raid Shadowed Legends be like.
I've never played Raid Shadow Legends. Is it really like a? Is it? I've heard people joke on it. Is it actually like a bad game? Like what?
It's not a good game. It's a mobile
Okay.
game.
Oh.
They will take everybody's fucking money, or they will give money to everybody because they're trying to make people play it because they really want it to work out. Like, there's worse games. Yeah, it's a very low effort pay to win game, exactly. Yeah, I remember the $1 steak as well, Plague Bunny. Dollar Tree steak. Now it's a Dollar General steak and it's actually like $2, but you know.
That one ain't going
Side
through.
note, gas
There it
is
goes.
going up again.
Don't tell me that. I don't want to hear it.
I'm sorry.
It's so fucking expensive already.
I know. Best thing about it is the graphics derogatory. Ah, damn. I mean, you're right. You're right, Blister, but yeah, no. Ow. I know that if we ever got, like... I feel like it would be really cool to get, like, a leather brand to sponsor us.
That'd be awesome. I'd love that. I'd love Springfield Leather to sponsor me. I use a lot of their product. Or one of the
whiskey
local
brand.
spots. The place I buy in Napa.
Yeah?
That'd be great. I don't think they do
A whiskey
sponsorships,
brand.
though. God, could a whiskey brand sponsor me? I don't care how bad it is, I will drink it. And say it's fucking pure gold.
I'll do art for the sponsorships. I can provide that.
I'll never get a sponsor. I cuss too much.
What about Phoebings? Phoebings is pretty good.
I prefer Angelus. I
know
think
you prefer
I
Angelus.
don't. I don't hate Phoebings. I just prefer Angelus. It just, for me, as a leather worker, it works better. And I use Angelus everything, even the dye.
There's a
The
whiskey
only
brand
Phoebings
that
I use or have used on stream is their leather glue. And even that I don't use anymore. Now I use a automotive adhesive that I found that works way better.
Okay, maybe we won't take any whiskey.
What?
Grant said there's a whiskey brand that makes single malt whiskey from diabetic urine. Don't say you'll take any whiskey sponsor.
Okay, so I take that back. Not any whiskey. I won't drink that. Any whiskey not made from human fucking waste. How about that?
Yeah, Papa Meat showed us enough of that. I'm good.
That kills me that that's a... Oh, God damn it. That's a real thing.
We can't talk about any of that, honey. I'm
don't-
just gonna stop you there. We can't talk about any of it. That's okay, though. We don't need to.
There we go. That was not easy to get through. It
Yeah, once
wanted
you get
to
the
jump.
thinner
It wanted
one
to
layer
jump to
stuff,
the other
it's
hole.
nice.
The problem is I'm going through like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different layers
no,
of
that
leather,
one's-
and they don't want to play nice.
That one's still pretty bad, Blake Bunny.
What?
A
Oh.
lady making beer out of her own yeast.
That's unpleasant to think about.
Yeah, it's kind of like the goop candle.
Isn't it like a ladies' unmentionables?
Yep. Don't worry, Blister. Yep, no. Hi, Del. Going pretty alright. Kobold
Del,
is
welcome back.
currently stitching up the holster. The
Ow.
object that you see there that's made of wood is called a stitching pony, and he's using it to make
Okay.
the stitching on this extremely thick piece of leather a bit easier. Can you just use pliers and pull it out? the
I need
other
to get
side?
more needles. I'm starting to... No, I can't use pliers. Because I'll bend the needle and break it.
Oh. Not a real pony. Very true.
It is not a real
Yeah,
pony.
We're stitching up the holster today, which is pretty cool. We are pretty much done with it. So long as Kobold actually has rivets that reach through this 3/4 of an inch thick leather.
I do somewhere.
But that may be something that we'll have to do next time if he can't find them. But the stitching should last us the stream, I'm pretty sure. Well, depends.
There's not a whole lot of stitching on this. There's a lot of holes, but there's not a whole lot of stitching, genuinely. So.
Well, you have to stitch on the little pieces. Did you ever dye those?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Shit, where do those?
That was so loud.
I was just like, shit,
Uh-oh.
where do those go? What was?
What was loud?
What was loud? Did I peek? I can fix that. Is my mic?
Oh, I think you peeked. I
I
watched
did?
back. I'm pretty sure you peeked. Yeah.
I did? Oh, okay. Let me fix that. Right.
Got a monitor.
Let me turn that down just a bit.
Mic peek twice. Okay.
Is that better?
Let's
I
see.
can turn it down a little bit more.
Yes.
There we go. That's much better.
Yeah, it's better.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
I have to keep switching back and forth between my video game mic and this one. And, I apologize.
We're good though. I wonder if that's why you jump scared Max earlier.
Just too loud?
Maybe.
Yeah, possibly.
Maybe it peaked.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
But yeah, welcome back. Good to see you. Kobold. How was your day, buddy? You feeling
No.
at least a little better
I'm
than
not
you have
feeling.
been? I got a feeling.
Fuck. Did I just do what I think I did? No. No, I didn't. That's
No, you
definitely
didn't.
a
You're one hole up.
Okay.
Oh, good. Good news for your whiskey sponsorship journey. That company seems to not make whiskey anymore. Let's go! So we will take any. I wonder why they had to shut down.
I still specify no bodily fluids.
Yes. Yeah, that's valid.
I'm gonna keep that clause. I don't care how bad the world is. I will not consume bodily fluids of another individual without consent. I'm also not doing the toe stuff, the toe whiskey.
Yeah, no sour toe, thanks.
That's the fact that I know that that's a real thing now bothers me to no end.
Suffering. Snake venom whiskey? I think you tried that once,
I have had that
actually.
before. It's not good. It tastes kind of like
Very bad.
shit. It's gross. Where is the... There it is.
Tegus
It's a
says, "Are you actually
tequila.
resting, or
They
do
make a
you-"
tequila and they make a whiskey. This Chinese snake in a jar. It's like cobra.
Not very good.
Yeah, it's tastes bad. It could have something to do with the
Tegus-
rotting corpse in it.
Probably. Tegus says, "Are you actually resting, or do you go to work on these days?" He does work.
I in fact went to work today. So
Didn't
yeah.
do very good, but he would.
I found out that the stairs were not a good decision. I took a flight of stairs and was winded at the top. So you know.
Still not 100%.
Yeah, I'm still not 100% there, but we're working on it. I swear.
Blister said, "So what you're saying is alcohol was something that should not be in your body. Doesn't taste good?" Very true. Yes, that is correct.
I would argue, Blister, alcohol should not be in your body.
Yeah. Gran says, "I just want to be sponsored by Franzio so I can live my wine mom life."
That's fair.
Yeah, that's valid.
Stop trying to poke new holes.
I really wish. I have an interesting proposition for people.
What?
Well, never mind.
What?
Never mind. I thought of something, and then I didn't. Get sponsored by Marbs? No. No thanks.
I don't
Kobold's
smoke.
been there, done that.
I don't smoke anymore, and Marlboro Red is not for me. They were not my go-to.
Is Kobold a wine mom? No. But he does like wine
I'm looking
quite
at
a
a wine
bit.
rack right now.
Yeah, but you're not a wine mom.
In this
you don't go
room.
and, you
Right
don't go and
there.
drink like 4 bottles.
It depends on the night.
I guess. Kobold used to smoke menthol like a G.
I
Yeah.
like menthol, actually. That's not a joke.
He
I used to smoke Camels. I'm not looking for a sponsorship from Camel.
no.
I will not go back to smoking. I'm
Nicotine
sorry.
is not
I'm actually I'm highly against it. I used to live in Reno, and
Smoking is everything.
yeah,
right?
that was everywhere. I dropped my ball somewhere down here, and I can't bend over to get it.
Kobold had to stop smoking because he was accused of advertising to the elderly.
There it is.
Kobold, what you can do if you can't reach it is just
over here.
put your camera down. Okay. I was gonna say, you could just point your camera down at the table, and then you could go and get it. That works.
Go back in place.
He had to shuffle out of the way.
I did have to shuffle out of the way. Man, Adafruit is such a cool company. At some point, I intend
We need to
on
finish,
doing some
Beaver.
programmings because I want to. Yeah, I'd love to make my xenomorph Sergal character. I have a pair of teensy eyes that I did. Why won't you go in the? That is not where.
Bring it all!
There we go.
Tegu said, if ever get to stream, and after that, if I ever get a sponsor, I
Yes.
would love... Oh yeah, got it.
This
PCB or
does
Adafruit. I see. I had looked away for a moment. Blister said, I like saying kids like I'm not the youngest person here, most likely. Well, not quite the youngest, but yeah, you are pretty far down there, age-wise.
An egg.
Plague Bunny
if you
says, An egg. Very true. Plague Bunny says, I just roll my own or get Dunhill if I want to feel fancy, but those are about $15 a pack.
I
Kobold drops his own-
mostly, I never. My dad used to roll his own, but he used to do American spirits. So
Yeah,
I'm
those are
used
still
to
around.
watching them getting rolled, but you know, he is now gone, so I don't see that a lot. Most people don't roll their own unless they're like really into smoking, and aren't just like addicted.
If you're not doing like 14 packs a day, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Seth said, if Kobold drops his own YouTuber merch, y'all can't sell t-shirts. It's gotta be ponchos.
I agree.
Alternatively, it could just be a Kobold plushie with a poncho.
Or both.
I
I refuse to sell. I'd have to like team up with one of those guys on Etsy that sell like the nice
Custom.
like alpaca ponchos like I'm wearing. The
Yeah.
Alpaca cashmere. The raw cashmere. Cuz this is incredibly this looks rough. It's incredibly soft.
Seth said, or not Seth, Del said, sorry if I'm asking for a lot again. Do you have any general advice for like finding out what's right for you? I see all these YouTubers that look like they've got their entire lives figured out. I know that's not the case, but it just seems that way. Well,
Okay,
don't
so
go
let me
into
tell
it.
you, I do not
Okay.
have anything going right for me. So the majority of our streams are scuffed as shit. I look like I've got stuff going on. I've got a bunch of stuff going on. The best thing that I would say is just do something that you like, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Just keep at it. Like, you're not gonna pick up subscribers very quickly. That's just the nature of the beast, unfortunately. Especially if you just do streams. If you do videos, you will pick up subscribers pretty quick, but it
Or, like,
will
shorts if you have the
consume a
energy.
large majority of your life. If you want this to be your like only source of income, it's not going to be for quite a bit. So you have to really like basically keep a day job until you are like able
Until
to do
it's
it.
sustainable.
It's
Yeah.
not sustainable from the beginning. Unless you are able to just drop everything and you have like a savings or something like that, and you really have an idea that's gonna work. I still don't recommend it, but you do you. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. But what I would recommend highly is start something. So if you just pick a hobby, pick something that you enjoy doing, and usually if you show something you enjoy, people will want to see it because you're putting yourself out there. The whole point behind this was just to keep me working because I have horrendous ADD, apparently. Undiagnosed. But I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It's, for the most part, I do this to keep working. More so than streaming, more so than trying to make this a legitimate, like, business or anything like that. Farley convinced me to do this because he said, well, people would like doing this. And if I make it so that I stream once or twice a week, I at least work on my leatherworking stuff once or twice
During
a
that
week,
time.
and I can get quite a bit done in that time.
I like that term, undiagnosed but peer-reviewed.
It's pretty funny. As far as like actual life term goes, I've been working my whole life towards retirement as a goal. So my first job, I had 2 retirements that I put into. I have no intentions of working for anyone. If I could make a suggestion to anybody watching, if you don't put into a retirement and you live in the US, you should. I currently am with a company called, God, what is it? Is it Prudential? No, it's,
And investment.
It's basically
We'll just say.
find an investment group that you can start a retirement. I pay $50 a month into it when I first started, and I've increased it since then. But I have about
Just
6
some kind
different
of
retirements going right now, so I can retire when I'm in my essentially my 40s, comfortably. So if you don't already have a retirement, just start putting into one now, because the future is a lot closer than you think it is, and you really should think about the future versus, the now, because $50 is what, maybe a couple of drinks at a bar, whereas $50 could turn into $10,000 when you're in your 60s and you can't work anymore. So
Right. And to go back to the whole just do something you like, I think that's really important. I feel like if you are looking to go into streaming or to doing YouTube, just in general, find something that you actually enjoy. I feel like a lot of people, when they see VTubers and when they see YouTubers, they expect, oh, well, I have to go into this niche because this is the thing that everybody's doing right now. But you gotta think, like, if everybody's doing it, then there's more people fighting for that little bit of attention that's in that community. If you're just, like, if you find something that you feel you really like doing, I would recommend going after that first and foremost, and then branching out from there. Like with us, we started with Kobold doing his
I don't know how
Leatherwork.
I'm in the VTuber community. I don't know anything about anime. Or
Well, you're in it because I
I'm in
taught
it
you
because
about
you
it,
told
and
me
it was
about
a
it,
good way
and-
to do anonymity.
yeah, because I actually work for the government. I can't show my face on screen, at least while I work for the government. Face reveal in 40 years.
That's not
But-
40 years now.
Okay,
It's like 20.
it's a little less than 20. I'm keeping
Yeah.
track. It's actually 17. No, it's not. What the hell am I talking about? It's
No.
15 years.
Yeah.
What am I talking
Anyway.
about? Anyway, but yeah, no, it's one of those things of like, get into a group of people that you like that's a good community, and then just put yourself out there. There's no reason to and don't worry about what people say. So as long as what you're doing isn't hurting anybody and you like it, do it. Right? Like I've had
Yeah.
people on here hating because I'm
Once.
an animal character. No, it
Once.
happened
We had
twice.
one hater.
We had one hater that told me that I was a sick individual, and that was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny. I'm a fucking D&D character. Get off
If
your-
I may, though, I think finding a community is very important, but also getting comfortable with yourself at the fact that, like, you're not going to hit it off right away. You are not going to be super successful right away, and you have to get comfortable with that fact so that you don't weigh yourself down with doubts.
and you're
just
gonna
be like,
feel
I'm
awkward.
just starting. I'm just starting. I don't need to pay attention to the numbers. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and stay consistent with it. And eventually people will come. And I can do whatever I want on here as long as it suits me and I like what I'm doing. And things will work out. They may not go crazy. Like, you may not end up being like one of the big top creators. But don't go into expecting that you're going to be
but you
like
might.
that.
Definitely
You might, and
reach
that'll be
for
a
the
bonus.
stars.
But right, but my thing is like, don't put that expectation of having to be the
No,
best
reach
right
for the
away,
stars and be happy
having
if
to
you hit
meet
the
these
moon.
goals. Yeah, you can dream for bigger, but don't go into it expecting that. You gotta really like humble yourself a bit. You gotta put in the idea of like, I'm just starting. I'm not gonna be crazy good at it. I need to learn how to talk to people, how to talk to myself, how to continue conversations, how to put myself out there, how to communicate with people in the community. And like, it's a learning curve. Kobold and I are still working on it. I mean, I've been a digital artist for about 17 years now, and
22.
I've been
I've been a leatherworker for
What?
22 years.
right, but you haven't put yourself out there until
No.
recently. And with me, it's been a lot of self-branding. I have tried to consistently post. I've tried to consistently interact with people to put myself out there, not in like a check my brand out, I'm doing this thing, but like conversationally. You talk with people, you get into communities, you put yourself in there so that people know who you are, and then you show them what you can do. You show it. You don't tell them what you do. Because that kind of puts a sour taste in people's mouths if all you're doing is posting your links everywhere. It's how I ended up becoming good in terms with Tabby's community and with May's community. You put yourself out there, you be conversational, you keep up appearances, you talk to people, you let people know, like, oh, by the way, I also do this art thing. And then people, if they're interested, they'll be interested. And if they're not, oh well, there'll be more people out there who'll be interested in you.
Eventually.
Like, don't be too hard on yourself, I'll say. Don't be too hard on yourself, and don't stare at the numbers, because that's like the hardest thing to draw yourself away from. When we had first started, I had to consistently tell Kobold, do not just sit there and stare at the numbers. It won't go up in like 2 minutes. You gotta be patient,
never know,
and it
it might.
will go up.
I still
And
have
now
that
look
problem.
at us.
I still have that problem.
I know. And I talk you out of it when you start doing that, because I'm like, that's going to hurt you in the long run, because then you're going to get disappointed, or you're going to be like, well, that's not good enough for me. But if you just keep going and you ignore that, the growth happens. We're already at 166 subs, and like we
67.
arguably
We got
haven't been
we got somebody
67.
today.
Yeah, and
We
like
got,
we may not have been Wolfie.
Right. Think about that for a minute. I apologize.
We've
I'm
only
still
been doing this for about
recovering.
3 months. Yeah, Kobold's sick. But
We've been doing it longer than
find something that you like to do, and go from there. All right, let me go back and read some of the chats because
we got into a tangent.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, that goes there. So that's.
Gran had said that they've got some alpaca yarn for making a blanket someday, and that it's so soft.
Yes, it is.
Plague Bunny said, but now I'm just a pipe guy. It's cheaper unless you get obsessed with buying pipes about pipes versus tobacco versus cigarettes. Seth said, you gotta brand yourself, Kobold. Come up with a kitschy logo. I'll have to make you a logo at some point for our Etsy store.
I need a logo? I have my bee.
Yeah, well, we do have the Gilded Aether thing that we've been working on.
I do have a
We just need
business,
to do
guys!
it.
Funny story, I just need to start printing again.
We need to open it. We need to reopen it. It
I
had
need to
been
start
opened. We had
making product for it and actually printing.
We
It's
can sell
mostly
the belts
3D
on
printed
there.
stuff. We could sell the belts on there if I ever finished them.
Tegu said the secret to happiness is to live going on what you love with friends. Now getting money is another story. Yeah, very true. Don't expect to get a lot of money. out
Oh,
of
dude,
it,
I don't.
for
YouTube
sure.
pays me nothing at the moment.
The bits of donations that we get are always welcome.
Yeah, no,
like,
but
we don't
I do not recommend you.
insist on them.
Do not donate.
Also,
Save your
we
money.
don't have everything figured out. We're both like I'm in my 20s still. Kobold just went into his 30s, right?
Thanks
Sorry.
for reminding me of that. Of
Well,
my
no, I'm-
impending doom.
You're 2 years older than me. It's not that big of a difference, but we're still young. We have years and years ahead of us, and we don't have everything figured out. We'd like to think we have good stuff figured out, but I mean, we're still just living by the seat of our pants, realistically. And like, we've got life experience on us, I'll say. If you are younger, and I'm assuming that you may be a bit younger based on how you've been talking to us, you've got a lot of life left to live. You have lived a very short amount of your life, and you have time. Don't rush into needing to know everything or needing to get yourself figured out. You have time. You need to be patient with yourself. You need to be accepting of your
even
flaws.
if you aren't young, you have time.
Yeah, even if
Time
you're
is
not
the
super
only
young.
thing that everyone has.
Yeah, that and taxes. Do your taxes. Don't skip the IRS.
Don't. The IRS will find you. Do not. Yeah, definitely. if
They
you-
will find you.
They will find you. Doesn't matter if you live off the grid. They will find you.
But yeah, be patient to yourself, be kind, and you'll get there. I believe in you. Gran then said, OMG Kobold face reveal planned for spring of 2040. Mark your calendars. Del said, yeah, I thought I'd be into working with electronics before, but I realized I was never really interested in it and didn't take courses required for it, but I drifted more towards art. And that's great. Follow your passions. You just gotta stick with it. If it starts to feel like a bit of a hassle, take a bit of a break and return to it and experiment. Throw things up. Like, I'm gonna be real. A couple years ago, I ended up taking like a 2-year art hiatus where I completely renewed my style and everything. And I spent 2 years just hardcore studying into fundamentals, and I essentially put myself through a college-level art course on my own because I wanted to improve what I was doing. I had following, but I wanted to make it better in my own mind. And I feel like throwing everything up in the air like that and changing things around really helped me quite a bit. Hegwood said, a sick individual. Bro, I got an upset tummy. No need to be rude.
Nope, it's everyone's problem if I get sick.
And then Del said, thanks, guys. Of course, Del. We don't mind you asking for advice. We're happy to have you. You're always welcome here, and it's okay if you're uncertain with things. You'll get there. You just gotta be patient with yourself and be kind. And we'll be here if you want to talk more about it. Gran then said, aim for the Markiplier, so even if you miss, you land among the Jacksepticeyes, or whatever that saying is. Seth said, you guys are only able to give this kind of attention to chat because there's only like 12 to 15 of us here.
That's
True.
what you think. That's what you think. But I would pick up... I would keep this shit on not max rolling, and I would just keep going through it.
Yeah, to be fair, I do mod for arguably quite a big VTuber. She's at almost... Yeah, she's at almost 27,000 viewers, and her chat moves fast.
And if I do miss your comments, you know...
I normally read back up just in
Yeah,
case.
but if I do miss it, it's not because I'm not ignoring you. If you guys could see what I could see, it's a bigger screen, but chat is like this big. Way across the room.
You should take a picture from your viewpoint at some point to show everybody. Not now, but after stream we should do that, just to show them like how tiny chat is.
So I have pretty good eyesight, but I still I'm squinting half the time to try and read, especially words that are bunched together. And I have dyslexia. So y'all with the big paragraphs, you're killing me. No, I'm kidding.
But that's often why I'm the one reading back chat to him, because it's so small.
Also, my head's down half the time because I'm doing something.
Blister said, I like having a smaller chat here, because we can just yap into the void and have the void yap back. Yeah! Seth said, I'm 30 years old and I still don't know what I want to do when I grow up. Exactly. Like Bunny said,
I don't
want to
work for somebody. That's what I want to do. I want to be left alone.
Right. You want to be able to just do this shit.
Let me return to monkey.
Like Bunny then said, once I get my shop set up again, I want to get back into intermittence. It's been about 10 years, but I want to try again for streaming.
What is intermittence? What is that?
Like intermittent streaming. Like doing videos every now and then when they're making
Please
progress
don't
on stuff.
shout into chat, Tegu, but at the same time, I ain't gonna lie.
It does help.
I can read that really well.
Blister said,
on one hand, I'm like, don't do that because it looks bad, but also...
We don't mind. Oh,
instrument,
not increment. Got it. Not intermittent. Instrument streaming. That's fun. I would really like to see that. I like...
Oh, right, because you make instruments.
That's cool to me.
That's cool.
Blister said, I mod for a small VTuber and I would die if chat was bigger. Yeah. Seth said, I'm not trying to call you all out or be negative about how many of us are here. I'm here because it's a small community. Exactly. I really like
So what you're saying is when we get bigger, you're gonna leave? Man.
Oh, I hope not. You'll always be one of the OGs, which will be nice. Wireless charging makes phones less mobile. That's...
What?
How? I don't know. Does it? That's... I don't know that I agree with that.
Wait,
can you elaborate? Can you elaborate how it makes them less mobile? That's an interesting sentence. I'm intrigued as to why that is.
Wasn't as easy to choke kids back then. I'm sorry, what?
Because wireless chargers are small? You cannot pick it up while it's charging? I guess, but I mean, normally when it's on a cord, you still can't really take it super far. Your phone is stuck to the table. Ah, got you. You have one of the ones that's built into a table. Got it.
Wait, it gets stuck there?
Well, yeah, because it's magnetic charge, you have to leave it. No, because it's charging.
What?
Wireless just means it's magnetic charge, honey.
I'm confused by that. What do you mean? You can't just pick it up?
You can, but it'll stop charging.
So?
The point of a charger is you're charging your phone. You can't really use it when it's charging when it's on a wireless charger because it has to be magnetic on the thing.
You know what? Take the desk with you. The whole desk.
Seth said I'm at 19% and I'm holding a whole stand that has a charger built in. Oh no, he did bring the desk. That's funny. I have a 6-foot-long charger too, Blister. I 100% relate. Just duct tape the charger to the phone. It's funny. I'm glad we have our community. And honestly, you guys are very consistent with showing up, which
I
really
appreciate.
That's something that a lot of streamers tend to struggle with, is getting consistent people to come back. And, like, I know you guys may not be here for every stream, but just know that you're always welcome back. We
It's the
love
music,
having
isn't
your
it?
guys' company. It's the cowboy music. It has to
Everybody
be.
says it's the music.
Oh no, Gran. I have a pair of headphones that has, and I am not exaggerating, a 6-inch charging cable. It sucks when I have to charge them. That is
Look,
awful.
You want to know about headphones that suck? I'm not gonna be able to hear you for a second.
Uh-oh.
Do y'all see what I have on here? This looks like a normal set of headphones, right? This is completely
the
electrician's
stickies.
tape because the goop has overtaken. They've
The
melted.
plastic ate itself.
And I refuse to buy a new set of headphones because these were expensive when I bought them. And I don't know how to replace the stupid ears.
Some of them you can't.
They sell replacements. I just don't know how to get the old ones off. I tried. I bought replacements.
You squeeze them.
It didn't work. I followed the instructions and it
Oh.
still got my dick stuck in the blender. I don't understand.
Oh man. Had to do that with your last pair, Gran. Oh no.
Electrician tape
Blister-
works, but not permanently.
Yeah. Blister said I will always be
Blister,
here
it's
unless
an
I need to
old
mod
joke.
or events out of my control get out of the way. Or get in the way. Oh no. Yeah, no, the dick in the blender thing is an old meme.
It's an old. The instructions unclear. Dick stuck in blender or toaster or whatever.
Any place
Any
where it should
household
not be.
appliance.
Yeah, right to repair, exactly.
I don't live in
I
Canada.
wish-
There is no right to repair here.
I wish. Seth said I had a pair of JB Lab headphones that have non-removable USB charger that tucked into the case. It was like 2 inches long, and it had to hold the weight of the case from the port. I hate when USB cords break right at the end, and then you have to like pull it straight in such a way to let it still charge. I have beef. I have beef with that. I also have beef with the fact that no wired headphones work anymore. They all turn absolutely awful. And it's
And they're also obsolete now that everything is... Like, my phone doesn't even have fucking... I'm not using the dongle. I think it's dumb, and you have to pay extra for a dongle. Should have come with it. That's my... I still
if
miss
you don't
having...
have a dick to get stuck... Gran said, if you don't have a dick to get stuck in a blender, store-bought works just fine.
Who said I had to be your dick?
Do not stick body parts into the 3D printed modeling software. Or 3D modeling software, yeah, true. Oh no! Alright, Tegu, get some good rest. I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. Take care! Seth said, I will miss a car payment to make sure my chargers are good.
Man, I haven't had a car payment
Oh, those are
in
wild.
20 years.
1950s Soviet headphones. Those are sick, Plague Bunny. That's what you're using right now? That's kind of
How do they sound? I mean...
Probably not great. Gonna be
What?
real? Probably not great.
Do you want me to just start spouting, like, just random numbers and... 7, 5,
Smells like the
13,
Kremlin.
23.
Eee.
Just the number stations.
Yeah, my headphones kill themselves too, Blister. I have beef with wireless headphones though, because I have lost 4 pairs now on the train going to see Kobold.
Stop taking them off!
I don't. The problem is my ears don't fit them right, and I can't get ones that fit right in my ear. And when I sleep on the train, they fall out. Or when I'm sitting up in the train and eating, they fall out. I can't get them to stay in, which is why I go for wired ones, because then even if it falls out of my ear, I still have it.
Speaking of wired headphones, I have no idea where mine are. My blue ones. Unless they're in... Maybe I put them actually back in the case. That'd be cool. Doesn't sound like me, but maybe I did. That's fair. Hello, Pure Tempest.
What?
So, I am working on a holster for a very old firearm.
You want to unpony it so you can show
I
it off?
can, as soon as I get this needle through. There we go.
Okay. Yes, hello, Pure Tempest. Good to have you. Welcome to Kobold's Burrow. Kobold is our resident leatherworker, who is the one doing all of the crafts that you see on screen.
Kobold
He's
is in
stamped
fact
and
a liar
carved
from the
everything.
government. I'm sorry, a lizard from the government. Wow, that was a fucking fraudulent.
Wow.
That Freudian slip there. Haha. A liar.
A
from the
fraudulent
government. Well, what's
slip?
the difference?
Oh my god, it was a fraudulent slip. It was liar all along.
Ribbit.
And as you can see, we have the firearm that this holster is for on the left side of the camera. Kobold is liar? No.
I can confirm I've never been on Twitch.
And said, Kobold is about to activate the sleeper cell embedded in Plague Bunny's headphones. And then Plague Bunny said, they don't get a lot of bass.
Yes.
For listening to vinyl, they sound beautiful. That's good. He is, in fact, a lizard from the government, though, yeah. But on off time, non-working hours...
I leatherwork and smith
Yeah.
and cast and...
Yeah, we do metal smithing, metal smelting streams.
I'm a man from out of time.
Yes.
All of my hobbies are, as people say, ancient.
Yeah. Everything from farrier work to
Hat
all
making.
kinds of hat making. True. You got your hats nearby.
Yowza.
Nice top hat that he made on stream. Well, on and off, but
I did not make that one on stream.
he made it in a car on the way to Disney.
Yes.
And thank you very much, Tempest. Tempest said it looks like the holster is coming along great.
Well, thank you kindly.
We've been working on it the past couple streams, so
Well, at least, you know what, Seth? At least that's post-Civil War.
that's true. That's normally later than they normally give you.
Most people say 1846.
1825. You know, any number of.
But, you know, the problem with
Extra
that,
dates.
Seth, is how do you explain the Union hat?
Well, it's blue.
It's a Union hat.
Yeah, I know. It's blue. It's fine.
I got a gray one, too, but that's in the other room.
Yeah. That one's original. No.
No, it's not.
No. The blue one you made.
I did. Yes.
Pretty cool, honestly.
what does
Kobold
that
not
mean?
Twitch?
What is a bit?
Do you mean why does he not stream on Twitch? Because he.
What is a bit? What does that mean?
So bits are like people can donate change.
Oh.
So if you donate a bit, it's like a penny.
Oh.
Or like 10 cents, I think. I think bits are now 10 cents. Oh yeah, each bit is a penny, yeah. Okay, so I was right. So people can just throw their spare change at you.
That's interesting.
Yeah. it's just little things. Some people make little change jars for him. Some people have little fun animations they do for him. Make it hail.
That's funny.
Yeah, just drive by and chuck a handful of coins at Kobold. I
Just
promise
make sure
he'll
they're
love
warm from your pocket.
it. Warm and slightly sweaty from your hand.
I hate that.
Alternatively, just chuck some soda cans at him. We always need new material to smelt.
Oh yeah, I won't lie. I'll take aluminum, just random aluminum.
When you save up $50 in your Twitch wallet, they pay out the next 15th day of the month. Oh, that's how that works? So, to answer why he doesn't stream on Twitch, Kobold is not good at computers. I have to help him with all of his technology problems. I am his tech support.
Would you believe I'm a mechanical engineer and I don't know shit about computers? That's...
But you know how to carburate a non-mechanical engine. You lobotomized a car.
Yeah, I'll do it again, too.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. I would have to be there in person with him to help him set up Twitch. I don't think that he would know how to set up Twitch on his own.
That might have to wait until you're here.
Yeah, that might have to wait
If
until
we
I'm
do,
living down
if we
there.
do dual streaming. I don't know. I don't hate YouTube.
I mean, it works, and we're not super far off. Grant
It's
says
okay.
if you
As
ever
long
need
as I
Twitch
never hit
pointers-
500, I never have to sing.
Grant said, if you ever need Twitch pointers, if I can't answer your question, I can crowdsource into my Discords and get the answer. We also have a couple friends who do Twitch. Our friend Lyre, she does only Twitch, and I feel like she would be able to help us.
I
With...
think Liar hates me.
I don't think Lyre hates you.
I made her mad the other day, and she
know.
she stopped being silent just to yell at me.
Look, you need to work on your pronunciation of Japanese. You can't just not
What do you
speak
mean?
in
I
Japan.
don't know anything about Japanese. Hold on. I made a hold on. I made a phonic so I can say it right. Hold on.
Did you?
Oh fuck, it's on my old phone. Oh no, I didn't. Yes. Toire doku desu ka?
Oh. No.
No.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know what you said.
Okay.
Oh, toire? Toire? Or toire, which is toilet. Doko desu ka? Toire, doko desu ka?
What did Liar have me say?
If it's toire, doko desu ka, that means where is the toilet?
Yes.
Yeah, so that is correct, but
I said.
I
wrong.
need to teach you how to pronounce it. Yeah.
I'm gonna die when I go to Japan.
No, I tell you
American
what you're
man
gonna do.
can't walk into a Japanese place and go, "Where's your shitter?"
No. Alternatively, you can do the motions of, I have a bad case of diarrhea. Memes of people speaking Japanese with a Texan accent. Yeah, no, so he's not intending to mispronounce.
I don't know how to
I'm going
say it.
teach
I'm
him.
not just being genuine. That's not me making a joke. I
I know,
tried.
and
I
I'm saying
genuinely
I will-
tried.
I will help.
I made a phonic.
I know.
Liar
I
said
need
it was
to make a better
acceptable.
phonic for you. I
Maybe
will
she
help
was
you
just
make
mad
it
at me.
I think she didn't know how to help. I think you stun-locked Liar, and I don't think she knew how to help you. It's one of those situations where you're like, oh,
Yeah, sure.
bless your heart. Yeah, no, I'm sure it's fine. I will help you. I already told you I was gonna help you.
Wait, don't go no. Why?
Don't
Oh,
go
I'm
right
not
now.
streaming in
You need some
Japan.
sleep.
I'm just going. I'm going to Tokyo Disney.
He's
Although,
going to
if you're
Tokyo
talking
Disney
about
and
like
nowhere
the
else.
what was his name? Johnny
Joey
something.
Somali or Johnny
Yeah.
Somali.
Yeah, that guy.
No. Yeah,
He's
we
in
don't want
South
that.
Korea, isn't he?
Yeah, but then there was also that other asshole that we watched the thing on. Was it Ice something?
Oh,
Ice something?
right. Ice Pig or whatever his name is. I know that's not his name.
So Kobold is not going to be streaming.
I'm not
in
streaming in Japan. I will be taking a hiatus. I just want to visit
Yes.
Japan to be respectful.
He is only going to go to Tokyo Disney, and I would recommend, honey, that you hire an interpreter.
Ella, another viewer, has some Japanese friends that we're bribing with American wine.
Okay, thank you. I need to know that you have somebody with you who can walk with you, who
Well,
can
not for
translate
Disney.
for you.
Not for Disney. That will be fine. We're paying an interpreter.
Okay,
Because
that's what I was worried about.
That's
I want you to have.
in Disney. It's free, but outside of Disney, like in the hotels and stuff, there's a
Take your time,
person
Graham.
that's gonna help us.
Okay, I'm glad. That was what I was worried about. I want you to have a good experience. Well, it's fine if he speaks English, but the problem is he can't read Japanese, and not everywhere has.
I can barely
English.
read.
Not everywhere has English menus, and he has dietary restrictions. He can't eat pork, beef. Chicken is still kind of iffy. He can eat fish, but he needs to be able to tell what a menu says. Otherwise, he is going to get extremely sick, and I don't want that. That's why I'm saying we will get you an interpreter for when we go, even. I am not going to be your interpreter the whole time. We are going to have that because I can't read Japanese that
Should
well,
I make
and wanna
another
be able
channel?
to
Teach Kobold how to speak Japanese,
Oh, we can. We can add an extra
and then
thing
I'll just
into
do
the
like
server.
voice responses or whatever, and then
Yeah.
everyone can make fun of me. That seems appropriate. Join our
Don't eat
Discord.
the food there.
And if you're new here and you're just lurking, I see you. Or if this is
Be nice,
VOD
Kobold.
watchers,
Hello, VOD watchers. Good to see you.
like,
Sitting there at
comment,
home.
and subscribe.
Hit the
To
little
hear
bell
me
if you want
say
to know when we're going
Japanese
live.
words incorrectly.
Hit the bell if you want to know when we go live. Alternatively, you can follow
Join
me
our
or Kobold,
Discord and my
On
gift
Twitter.
card.
and on Blue Sky. All of our stuff is linked down below, as well as my information in case you're interested in
Did-
commissioning me,
did I
as
link
I am the
my Blue
character
Sky
artist
down
here.
I don't
Did
think
you?
I did.
You didn't even link your Twitter.
I don't think I did that.
We need to link your Twitter and your Blue Sky. Follow the come to the Discord, and we will give you his.
I did it on the
information,
Discord.
Because he doesn't. He
I'm
doesn't
bad
know
at
how. Oh no.
technology.
Oh no, your Twitter's there. It's just down at the very bottom. We got it. We got it. It's there. Welcome back, Gran. Why are you saying don't eat the food there, Seth?
I'm not.
I
Oh no,
think-
no! I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. I'm not eating raw chicken. Chicken sashimi. I won't fall for it. I'm not.
Well,
I might
that's
be dumb,
only in
but I'm not
specific-
that dumb.
Yeah, there's a couple things that you'll definitely be able to find in any store in Japan. You should see if those are safe for you to eat so you know you can find something. Yeah. When it comes to restaurants, they do not do substitutions normally. Which is why I'm saying we need to have an interpreter so that we know what the menus have.
I have an
Because
iPhone that can translate.
Translation only goes so well. I want to make sure that we have availability to not have you shit your brains out in Japan. Yeah, he can eat veggies, he can eat fish, he can eat some kinds of chicken. He just gets sick if he has it all the time. I will tell you, honey, you will not be having ramen.
I know, unless I can find specifically fish broth.
Fish broth or chicken broth. Simply because they
It's
use a
mostly
lot of pork.
Pork broth. I know.
Yeah. Breads you should be okay with. Most of the konbini sandwiches, they come with instruction, or they come with little images, like pictographics of what it contains. So if it's got dairy, it'll normally have like a cow. And we can look into things to make sure that you eat okay. I am not going with him to Tokyo Disney, and that's why I'm telling him that he needs an interpreter this time, because I have a worry that he would be. Yeah, everything is very clean. That's why you can eat the eggs raw, or why you can eat the yolks raw. But you can't handle meat. Your body can't handle meat. Your body does not like meat of any kind. You could do sushi. Sushi is always a good option for you. And it's going to be cheap as hell, especially if you go to one of those little dollar, or one of the carousel sushi places. You just got to be careful not to eat too many plates of it, otherwise you're going to be paying out the ass.
Trust me.
Welcome back, Backrooms.
I've been there before.
I know, but it's cheaper
Listen,
there than it is
especially
here.
the ones that have like the little cartoon playing, the little Japanese-style cartoon for every 5 plates. All I'm saying,
You're winning at everything.
I had 115 plates, and that fucking cartoon just loops. Okay, I'm just saying. I know that for a fact.
I don't know that he'd like natto.
I don't know what that is. What is it? What is?
It's fermented soybeans. It's fermented soybeans, and you mix it up, and it gets kind of a slimy texture, and you eat it with spicy mustard and sauce.
It's pronounced natto?
Yes, natto.
Okay, so don't go and ask for NATO.
No. You can get it at convenience stores. It is very... It's stinky.
So,
Like, taste-wise, it's stinky.
okay.
It's not like miso, it's different. Yeah, but there's a difference between making it yourself and eating it from a store. I want to try natto. Tofu is easy to find, very true, very true. That's another good option for you, and it's
I like tofu.
safe. Yeah, you like tofu, so that should be fine. It's just watching out for things that are cooked with pork or things that are cooked with beef that I really want you to know what you're eating. Because gelatin, too.
I don't know if I punched the hole in this one.
Oh.
We will be manually doing
Everyone
this
jumped on the guy that made it wrong. It smelled and looked wrong. I'm glad that they stopped him from eating it. Oh no, he did get sick. He did eat it. They were letting him know before he ate it, and then he still ate it because he was dumb. Got it. If you don't recognize the meat, then assume it's pork. Gotcha. Why did the universe debuff Kobold so much? Okay, now, I want to counter that idea with the fact that look at all of the shit Kobold does. Can you imagine if he could eat whatever he wanted? He would be a farmer. He would have a ranch. He would just be out there living his cowboy life.
Could you
And
imagine?
cowboys aren't meant for the normal world nowadays. They had to debuff him so that he couldn't be a Wild Wild West little guy.
Although I love cowboy coffee, just out of a tin pan, just black coffee out of a tin pan over a campfire. That's
I know
the best.
you do.
That's
I know
the
you do,
best way to
Kobold.
have black coffee. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He's got perfect vision. He's never had a cavity. His teeth are really good.
I can't
He's-
miss.
He's handsome. He's good accuracy on his weapons. He's tall. He's got so many hobbies. They had to give him one debuff. He's got so many
One.
W's on the table.
ADD, dyslexia. I'm illiterate.
No. You know what I mean, though, honey. You got, like,
I
a
learned how to
couple...
read.
a couple relatively not as bad debuffs, aside from the meat one, which is
The
absolutely
meat one is
debilitating if you have it.
debilitating. I will die.
Well, that and the allergy to cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, cowboys don't have to read. It would have been fine. Kobold's lowest stat is in Constitution. Very true. Except it didn't used to. He used to not get sick ever. And up until
Actually,
recently,
so only since COVID have I gotten sick a bunch. Because I don't know, but I don't actually normally get sick. This
No,
last
he's
week
been
has
very
been
healthy.
horrid. But I don't typically get sick. I get migraines, but I don't normally get colds. I have quite good health.
he's like Achilles. He was almost perfect except for his one weakness. And the fact that the face took his attention.
God damn it. Fucking berries. Berries!
You're ridiculous.
This is still not even on stream. Okay. I'm trying to keep
I mean,
it.
we can see that you're working. We can see your hands moving, and that's the important thing. I can't take Kobold camping. I'd have no idea how to feed it. You fish.
Kobold
You
would
fish.
return with like a shit ton of fish and like a whole hunted deer.
He can't eat the deer,
And you'd
but
be
he'll
like,
have
"What-
it, and he can
what-
work the
oh,
leather.
Well, I figured the fish would be for me. And then you turn around gawking at this thing, and I'd already have a log cabin built. Be like,
Because,
I thought
yeah.
we'd sleep in something warm tonight.
I
You
would sleep on
joke,
the
but
floor.
this I already so all of those like survival shows and shit. I know how to make actual like I did this when I was in Boy Scouts. I went out in the woods and just survived off of the garbage and the stuff that was out there. And I made a fishing rod out of a piece of a shoelace and a bent paper clip, and caught a bunch of rockfish, and then we built basically not a log cabin, but we made a large sort of dome around a felled tree and stuffed all the cracks with moss.
Yeah, so Kobold can survive. He just needs...
Kobold
able
can
to
survive quite
get
well in the
fish.
wilderness.
He just needs to be able to get fish. Take your time, Gran. Sorry for making you snacky. That's how I kidnapped Kobold. I gave Kobold 27 cooked fish and locked him in jail for his crimes. Survival is actually mostly just being bored in the woods. And what he does with that, with the bees in his brains, is he makes projects out of it. He's like, well, I got nothing to do, so I might as well do something. Let me learn how to wood carve real quick.
That will actually have to cut. So, funny story, chat.
Kobold's
I've
adding
already,
on to his
I've
repertoire.
already decided. Well, I know how to wood carve. I'm not good at it. I did it in Boy Scouts again. I know fuck all about like properly doing it, but like I had to do the merit badge, and I know technically how to do it. It is not my medium. My dad was a wood carver, and I can show his work very easily. I still have his cane. That is like the most amazing thing I've ever seen. He carved it my entire life, and then when he finally needed it, when he was older, he had this whole depiction of like from the top to the bottom. So he had like the fantasy stuff on the very top, which was the a dragon holding a princess, and then you follow the tail around, and then you see this billow of smoke that turns into the little engine that could, following tracks around, and then suddenly the tracks become the yellow brick road all the way down to the bottom. There's a whole ton of stuff on it that like basically everything that I liked when I was a kid, movie wise. I think there's a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory scene on it too. He carved into just a cane, and then
Yeah.
that's not the only thing he's made, but like that was like a long project that took him a while. I could never imagine doing stuff like that. My dad
He
was
also used
the
leatherwork.
most amazing. He did leatherworking, but he wasn't the best at. He was an artist, but he wasn't the best at tooling. He could do minor things, and he was in love with lacing. I like stitching.
He did
I
jewelry
think
too,
stitching
right?
lasts longer. But yeah, he was a jeweler, and he made jewelry. My dad was a lot like me, and I'd like to think I'm a lot like him, rather. I don't want to claim that I'm him, because I'm not. But
Just don't get less than honorably discharged, honey.
That's a different situation. My dad was in my history books in high school.
Yeah.
And my teacher didn't believe me, and I was like, no, that's him. And then, so my dad was drafted into the Vietnam War. He fought, which means he could not be dishonorably discharged. However, as soon as he got back, because he was a hippie, and he literally was in the, like, riots against that kind of shit, ended up going into, like, going AWOL a bunch. So he would disappear. And then at one point, there was this really big event that happened in LA where near he was stationed. Some of y'all might remember it, some of y'all might not, but you probably heard about it in school books. The Watts riots. So when our school got to that chapter, there's a picture of my dad with the megaphone, front and center, standing on a phone booth. And I mentioned that to my teacher, and my teacher said bullshit. So I brought my dad in the next day, and he goes, oh shit, how'd they get that picture? My teacher wasn't very happy with me.
No.
I did well in school, but none of my teachers
You were a
liked
bully.
me. No, that wasn't why. Most of my teachers
You were
didn't
also
like
an
me
asshole.
because, oh yeah, I'm 100% an asshole, and I would question everything.
You were a lot of extra work for those teachers that were not making enough money to deal with.
But to be fair, they weren't really teaching us anything that was overly complex. They could have just spent their
No.
time dealing with someone else instead of trying to harass me. I actually had one English teacher tell me I should have been a lawyer because I will fight, even if I'm wrong, I will fight to the death for it. And I go, okay, well,
I
tell
mean,
me
you
what I
still
was
kinda
wrong
went into
about.
law.
And then she just goes, I can't right now. I can't think of any specific thing that you were wrong about. But
You're like, this. She was like, this is the exact thing I'm talking
I'm
about.
like, well, then I'm not the problem. You are. You're just mad that I was right and you weren't, and you can't live with that. I don't know everything.
Like,
Teach me. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Like when he said, you want to learn how to carve scroll work? I would show you, Kobold.
What is scroll work?
Yeah, give us some examples in the server. We would love to see
Like-
some of
like
the
wood carving?
scroll work.
Oh, you mean like?
I do
Oh,
that.
wait, I know what you're talking about. Oh God. Yeah, I'd love to learn how
Would
to
you-
do that kind of shit. But I don't have I don't think I have the right tools for that. All I have is hand tools.
We could figure it out. Seth then said, lacing actually tends to last longer because most modern stitching is done with glue.
I don't use glue.
Seth also comes in with,
I don't
public school is
use
not
glue.
for teaching. No, you don't.
I lace to last. All of my shit, I saddle stitch, and I do it basically as if it was still the 1800s.
Yeah. Grant said, back with a jalapeno cheddar bagel smeared with cream cheese and sriracha. That sounds delicious. I hope you enjoy that. I have not eaten tonight. I'm sorry, honey. I know you can't have that right now. It sounded good, though,
Yeah,
huh?
it does. It sounds really good. I only recently found out I like peppers.
Yeah, it's true. I thought you'd like them.
I have a
We
I
did.
have a texture thing with food. I thought
We did
peppers were
hotel
very
room
waxy.
fajitas, and he learned that he actually likes.
I always thought they were waxy.
bell peppers.
But that was just one experience when I was a kid, and then I don't know. I was leery of them forever.
Yeah, but then I showed you they're not that bad, and they're easy to cook. And arguably, they're pretty tasty if they're done right. Uh-oh, careful.
That's alright, Backrooms. We'll see you in a bit.
Oh. I hope you feel better soon, buddy. I'm sorry. Don't forget to wax your peppers. No, I'm okay.
Stop.
Grant said my first meal of the day is usually dinner, so this is technically my lunch. I had salad for breakfast. Microgreens with carrots, and it was tasty. And I made a dressing that was essentially just the sauce they put on banh mi's, and it was very tasty.
Well, now, is it dinner or supper? Is your first meal
Since
dinner
I
or
realized
supper?
I accidentally rhymed that sentence. Poor guy. Bathroom break, stomach ache.
There is a difference between dinner and supper.
I don't think anybody uses the term supper anymore.
Okay!
I know you grew up with older people, but
Okay!
yeah, no. Grand
Supper is
too.
still a
Grand's
thing.
like, I have never called a meal supper.
Okay. Well,
That's like saying you call food victuals. I say as I know that you have indeed called food that.
shut up. You don't.
It's okay, little cowboy. You're alright.
Morsel is a peak term for food, though.
Blister said, what even is supper?
Technically speaking, supper is the final meal of the day. So supper is what we call dinner now, and dinner used to be appetizers.
Kobold didn't believe me that at restaurants things are called entrees when it's the main dish.
That's wrong.
But that is what a lot
you're
of restaurants call
100%
them.
correct. I will concede to that. Because entree does not mean, that means starter in French.
But they're already using appetizer. Appetizer.
So there's 2 appetizers.
I'll eat 2 appetizers as a dinner. You won't?
I have.
Exactly. Bunny said, I'm out of practice though. Violins and those types of instruments have decorative scrolls on the headstock. Yeah, I love those actually. I realize what you were saying. I love
I did too. It took me a minute to. I was like scrolling. What do you? And then it hit me, and I was like, oh, you mean like that fucking fancy shit on on violins and stuff? Yeah. So okay. So the reason I brought that up, actually, because I got sidetracked. I forgot. Brain's still foggy. I'm gonna be buying a Kibler rifle. I have plans for it. I'm saving for it currently. And I want to carve the hell out of it to make it look cool as shit.
Pretty. You want it to look pretty.
Yeah. So, if you don't know what a Kibler rifle is, it's a flintlock musket.
Big,
And that's
big.
okay. Most people don't know what a flintlock musket is, but basically it's a 60 caliber musket.
Big.
Civil War musket, basically.
Is it called Kibler because it turns people into kibble?
No, it's called Kibler because the guy's name is Kibler.
It was Kibler.
John
yeah,
Kibler.
I know.
Or
I was
Jim
just
Kibler
making
or
a
something
joke.
like that.
A blunderbuss, kind of. It's just not got the end
So,
flared.
funny story. Do you know that shotgun is a relatively new term? Prior to modern shells, shotguns were called fowling rifles.
Because they use birdshot.
Foul shot.
Seth had said, thinking about making some hardtack tomorrow. Anything I should add to it? Season it. Put salt in it. Put some kind of flavor in it. For your own sake. Salt and sugar. Gran says, well, maybe not the sugar if you want it
Cheers
to
to the
actually
Tin
last
Man,
like
Seth.
pepper.
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, same. Gran said, dinner is when you din, and supper is when you sup. Blister said, you aren't beating the time travel allegations based on the fact that you still use the term vittles. And among other things. Gran said, I love when we do appetizer night at my house. We buy tons of appetizers and make a giant meal out of them. We can't do that, honey, anymore.
Yes, we can.
No, we learned that firsthand. You cannot handle dino nuggies and pizza rolls in the same night.
Yeah, well, I'm still gonna do it. And you can't stop.
Well, then
me.
I have to limit you then. I have to tell you can only eat the serving size because
No.
otherwise you're donezo.
That made me so sick.
I know. John Jacob Kiblerheimer Schmidt. Wow, his name's my name too.
Mr. Schmidt.
Mr. Schmidt. I kind of want to play. I kind of want to go back to Fallout 76 at some point.
I'd like to play Fallout 76 again. I'm not restarting. But y'all can see I have a problem with games that allow me to build massive things. I love clutter. For everybody that's been in the SMP server, all of those buildings that were cluttered as shit, that was me. That was 100% me because I love cluttered fucking buildings.
Take care, Seth. That's okay. Hope you and Tori have a good night. Always nice having you, bud. Please, Mr. Schmidt is my father. Call me Kibbles. I love that.
It's the dog food, people.
Oh no.
You keep sending me things. I cannot look.
I know. These are for after. Don't worry. These are for after. I send you things so that you can look at them after stream.
But yeah, if anybody
not
is
expecting-
curious as to which one, I am really... I love the stylings of the carved wood runner. However, they don't sell a carved version of the one I want. I want the colonial rifle because it just looks meatier in the hand. Like there's more wood to it, and if I'm only ever gonna buy one, I want to make sure it's basically gonna last me forever. So I'm buying the colonial rifle, and I'm just gonna carve it to look like the other ones because I like the design. And I don't care if it looks terrible. I'd prefer it not to, but it's mine. So worst case scenario, I put a wrap on it and just pretend I didn't make it ugly.
Yeah. I mean, you can buy replacement stocks, right?
Not for cheap. Not
That's
for
fair.
cheap. But I have a Civil War era mini ball mold for making musket balls that I will be using on it because apparently muskets were all about 60 caliber back in the day. But 44 did not exist until like after the Civil War. 44 and 45, and it wasn't like this in pistol format. It was cartridges, like a rifle cartridge was a 44-40, or eventually the Colt 45 came out, but yeah, 44s they weren't a big thing, and at least not in the same terminology that they are today.
Yeah.
That is true, and we left that island alone. For now.
Yeah, for now. Well, it'll still be,
Ironically, that island was meant to be where all the crazy shit happened. That never happened.
well, in fairness, I don't think there would have been enough room on that island for that.
This is, honestly speaking, a very, very small,
Starter island, yeah.
that they chose.
It is only supposed to be for like the first stream or so. The first maybe
Right,
two
it was
streams,
supposed to be opened up, but she was never able to get on. So,
because she was away.
right. I'm not blaming anybody.
Nope.
It's nobody's fault.
But this time it'll go different. You just got to be
There'll
beta
be,
tested.
yeah, there's gonna be blackjack this time and hookers.
You got to
You
be
know
beta
what?
blistered.
Forget the island. Let's just build a casino. Again.
No.
a
Like when he
casino
said, one
again.
gun I would love is a Ferguson rifle. I don't know if anyone makes a repro. though.
Ooh, Well, okay, so yes, I've double checked if I'm thinking it's the same thing that I think it is. It is. So Kibler actually bases most of his rifles on the Ferguson. It doesn't have the fancy drop, the teardrop trigger guard. However, his Mountain Runner is a stylized version of the Ferguson rifle, but the Colonial rifle is very, very close to the actual Ferguson rifle, which is why I like it a lot. I thought it was the same rifle. I was just making sure. But yeah, Kibler rifles are cool. The problem is they come in kits, so I have to make it. I'm not going to show the the manufacturing of the actual or construction of it because that's against YouTube terms. But as far as carving and dyeing wood goes, I can do that all day long without getting in trouble because it's just wood carving.
You got a gunpowder rifle? Yeah. Unfortunately, yes. They don't come full made. You have to build them yourself.
Well, it's just I guess it's easier to ship that way. Because they can send it in a smaller box. Because I don't know if y'all know this, muskets are really fucking long.
Don't they have like 50-inch ones?
Yeah. So especially if you look at like the old Indian style, like actual Indian, not like Native American style.
Yeah, like the
muskets.
elephant ones that they used to have. I'm sure it also gets around state land laws. Well, no, not really.
Muskets are considered okay. So, because it's based on the Ferguson rifle, it's based on a weapon that is pre-1899. So they do not. They're considered antique firearms, which means they are not under the same FDA regulations. You can ship them anywhere. It's not like going out and buying a machine gun. You can't. It's not the same because
They don't
it's a
fire
musket.
fast.
It's a musket.
They're black powder.
Yeah,
They're fireworks.
I think, well, I don't know if they still consider it, but FDA, the last time I checked, considered muskets to be fireworks.
Yep.
Still can't shoot them in the city limits, but unless it's a designated area. But yeah, my local range kind of hates me. I've caught it on fire so many fucking times.
Yeah.
That dude was an asshole too.
Like when he said, I just love how the mechanics of breach loading system is. The breach load on the flintlocks. Or is it on the flintlocks or is it on...
No, it'd be like, so breach loading would be like, you flip it down and it pops the, so like, technically speaking,
yeah.
a trapdoor is a breach lock.
Yeah.
My old bird gun is a breech lock. Okay, there's a hole here somewhere.
Kobold is not a gunsmith, however. He just
Kobold is not a
appreciates
gunsmith.
them.
Kobold is not good at manufacturing firearms. To make this work was a hassle and a half. I had to... you can't just buy parts that work. They're like, oh, and then you need to file down this and that. I don't know what I'm doing. It works. Makes a horrible click. I'm going to be sending it to a gunsmith eventually, but... yeah, Kobold, not a gunsmith. That's the one thing Kobold can't smith. Firearms. Do not ask Kobold to make
Metal,
gun.
though. Metal. Metal.
That's a shrock. Fucking love that bird.
Glass.
But no, yeah. So I can make armor. I don't make knives, but I probably could. Can't make guns. I could probably make a part for a gun, but I don't know the precision.
No.
Don't ask Kobold to make
No
you a
precision.
gun. It won't work.
You can lobotomize your car, though.
Yeah, I can. And make you parts for that.
3D printer you have has a built-in camera? That's crazy.
That's awesome.
That'll be cool. Means you can record it and make sure that it's going well. Monitor it.
You can see exactly when it fails. I'm sorry to say you will get failures. That is a known thing. It's just gonna happen. But it's okay. Failures are alright. Army of dragons.
Hell yeah. Are you gonna make the little guys that are like wiggly stim toys? Because I've seen those like everywhere. I think they're pretty neat.
Yeah, somebody at the Ren Fair was selling that once.
Yeah. Plague Money
And then
said
they
the
told them they
Ferguson-
couldn't come back because it doesn't suit the Ren Fair. It's not a
It's
period
not a no.
correct."
It's not no period.
They were just mad.
It's
They
like
were just-
bro.
They were mad that they weren't able to make as much money off of them.
Yeah.
Because after a certain amount, they're not able to claim anymore, and they were making a ton of money. Because it's the only shop in the whole place that was selling something under $15.
Mm-hmm. Plague Bunny said, the Ferguson was a rifle invented by a British general. It was unique because you spin the trigger guard and it would turn the screw, opening the breech. Ooh.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, that's... yeah, no. I've seen Ferguson rifles before, but I don't know anyone that makes a true reproduction of that. Because it's such a unique system.
Yeah. I'd imagine that would be hard to manufacture.
I know that, well, by design, Kibler's rifles are based around it shape-wise, but it doesn't have the same. It's just a flintlock. Just a standard flintlock.
Lockwood.
He was a loose cannon.
Grant said, you will get failures, my parents before having me. Oh, no. Blister said, it's like 5 feet away from me where I am currently sat, so I think I'll know if something goes wrong. And yes, I will have an army of wiggly dragons. Will you make one kobold colored? I don't know what colors of filament you have. You probably got one of the colored batches.
Does your printer have a dual extrusion, or is it a single extruder?
That's a good question.
I'm just curious.
It's good for you to know it's good for you to know what kind of printer you have. What
Mine
does
is
that
a-
mean? So it's...
So that means that you have 2 print nozzles, so you could do multiple colors.
Yeah, if you have a dual.
None of my printers are dual. I just use a single because no. So if you have a dual extruder, what it'll do is it'll just print from the other extruder. You just run 2 filaments at the same time. Whereas if you're doing a single nozzle and have a single extruder, you can do multiple colors, but you have to pause it and then change filaments halfway through or whenever you want that other color. Oh, I apologize. I misunderstood, Gran. Forgive me.
Yeah. Blister said, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's multicolored. Yeah, just look inside of it. If it's got 2 nozzles...
Do you have 2
then
little
you have...
brass nozzles? Or 2 little... Let me rephrase this. How many little boxes covered in fans do you have in the middle of the print gantry?
Being the big box that it comes in. That's what the gantry is.
Gantry is the machine that moves around.
Yeah.
A gantry is the track, essentially. Well, then that means you probably have dual extruders.
Yeah, it means you can probably switch between them.
Good luck getting them both leveled. It's a hassle.
It's just a bit of extra work. I'm sure you can do it.
Wait,
you just gotta do your research.
Also, if your printer comes with an auto level, don't trust it. That shit never works. Correct. You'll want to manually level it every time. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but just don't trust the auto adjust. Shit never works.
We need to get back into printing stuff.
I agree.
For the temporary, you could sell the belts on there once they're done. We'll probably have to go back to belt streams so that you can actually sew
Finish
them
'em?
proper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I know you don't want to, but you need to, Kobold.
Ah. Just spits out the filament to give you an extra... Okay, so then you don't have a dual extruder, you just have a single extruder. That's fine.
Yeah, it makes it easier to level it, so...
I
That'll
have a
be
single
good.
extruder.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with them. I like them, frankly.
Yeah, it just means if you want to do any extra decoration on them, you can paint them after the fact. Or you can use one of those multicolored filaments. Or you swap out filaments to do different colors on different parts.
So, word of the wise, if you're printing in a room that doesn't have a vent in it, do not print ABS. Just don't. It's got toxic fumes.
Yeah, print PLA instead.
Stick to PLA,
ABS.
PTSD. That's not the thing. Don't print that. PETG.
Yeah,
Or
PETG and PLA.
I forget what it is. Ninja Flex, whatever that fake rubber is. Ninja Flex is an old term. I don't think that's like the original like rubber filament. I don't know what the actual term is.
All my filament is PLA. Good. We don't want you poisoning yourself, please. Do not print ABS in a small room, as you will get
Dizzy.
sick. Yeah, not safe to breathe.
Okay.
You've got safe filament, and that's important. That's also important for the temperature that you'll have to set. You'll have to research to see what temp that PLA is good for. Each PLA, each filament
one's
is different on the temperature.
I print around 190 to 200. But
that's for your
some
specific
filament prints at lower temps. God, where is that damn hole? Oh, fuck. That's... It might be time to get a new pair of gloves. I think I just blew out my glove. This is a fucking struggle, man.
Is it as hard as working on the saddle?
I'm not quite. It's just...
But almost.
No.
No?
Not even close.
Okay.
The saddle was way thicker.
But this is much harder than your normal setup because of how thick it is.
No, I don't... I need new needles. I'm using a fucking upholstery needle.
Gotcha.
If I had 2 straight needles, I'd be fine, but... do as I say,
Probably
not as I
would go a lot
do.
quicker.
I don't have another fucking... Yeah, I'd already be done with this if I had a second straight needle that was small enough. I might need to buy another set of needles come payday.
Grant said, microplastics will make sure my body lasts forever. Like a water bottle.
Plastic
Blister said, I bought from the official store, so it'll probably be easy to research. Yeah, it should be. And the filament boxes should have information on how high you should do them anyway.
So, just a word of the wise. You don't have to buy filament from the official store. If they tell you that their machine only works with it, they're lying. In the future, just go with cheaper filaments and find one that's just good for you. Play around, find one that you like, because there's no reason to stick with just one. Like I said, I use Overture from Amazon Basics because it's cheap as hell and it flows really well, and it lasts even when I don't put it in a like a dry box. It lasts. It gets a little brittle when I leave it out by accident, but it still works pretty good. But I've used for years I used Zytec plastic because it was just dirt cheap and fantastic, and then they started raising the price on it. So I don't care for Matter Hacker. Their plastic
Didn't work for you.
didn't work for me personally. To be fair, I made my own machine, and that's probably why. But $20 a roll, roughly, sometimes cheaper.
Yeah.
I've gotten it at for $34 for 2 before. And that's by a roll. I mean, 1,000 kilograms. 1 kilogram, 1,000.
1
grams.
kilogram, not 1,000.
1 kilogram, 1,000 grams. See, Grant, that's the fun thing. If you have extra hobbies, you never run out of things to do.
The stuff from the official store is around $20 too. Okay. Well, that's good.
Oh, true. I just thought about something. Blister, you're in the EU, right?
No, I think she's just a little ahead of us on time zone.
Or
Only the fancy stuff is like 25.
no,
30
you're
bucks.
okay. You're in America. Okay. Never
Yeah,
mind.
U.S.
Never mind. I was gonna say because
Ignore.
European stuff pricing is gonna be way different because they have different companies out there that are just available because that's where half the shit comes from. I had a local shop for a while, but they stopped selling plastic. A Muralister. A Muralister.
Got you. Oh, hi, Zila.
Yo. what's
Uh-oh,
up?
you okay? A lot of shit just happened. Uh-oh.
Did you get robbed?
I hope not.
I'm just curious.
What happened? You good, bro?
Wait, what?
Oh no! Are you okay?
Is the criminal alive?
Hey,
I feel like I have to ask.
well, evidently our friend Zila here might have gotten robbed. That's not good. You okay, bro? You weren't the one that caught him, but they did get caught. Well, that's good.
That wasn't the question I asked.
But fair.
Also, welcome back, Plague Bunny. I'm glad you were using acetone in a ventilated area versus just in your setup.
Needle snapped.
Oh no! Which one, your straight one or the upholstery?
Fucking upholstery.
Okay.
It's funny because the needles break only where the
Spaxel_ just subscribe.
Where it goes
Hey.
in. Thanks for subscribing.
running out of fucking needles. I'm down to
I know
like
you are.
giant ones. Unless
I
I need Far, can you help me look for a
yeah.
small needle kit? Because all I have is
Yeah,
these
I got
massive ones, and they're just no help.
What size specifically do you need? Oh no. Okay. Zila said basically my brother's girlfriend was going through our cars, had my brother's
Oh!
had my other brother's shoes in a bag out of his car and money from our restaurant. Oh no.
Well, she robbed the
Anything
restaurant
that was
too.
ours, and we found tools and everything else she stole was missing like $40 and change. Yikes! Well, I'm glad she got caught.
He broke
that
up with her, right?
sucks. Yeah. Well, I mean, it just happened. Yeah,
I'm
X
just-
now, right? Same blister. Yeah, we were
I had to
curious,
ask.
too. You don't know what the situation is.
Shut
that's
up!
fair.
Ain't no way he's gonna stay with somebody that robbed you.
But you got your stuff back. You
This needle's too big.
That sucks, though. I'm really sorry to hear that happen. Looks like you can get stuff on Amazon as far
I
as
know I
needles
can, I
go
just-
for like $5, $3, $4, all Prime. This one 12 piece for $7. Comes in a fancy case.
Like, okay, I have a question. Yeah, maybe this is just me, but like, this came in one of my kits. I bought a kit, like a bunch of different needles, because it was cheap. What in the fuck am I gonna use with this roofing nail-sized fucking needle?
That might be for felting. Zila said, it was nothing for me. My MacBook was in my car, but it was still untouched. Gran says that's a cruel needle, they think. Well, I'm glad none of your shit got touched, and I'm glad that they stopped her and found this shit. I'm sorry to hear that,
I'm
though.
gonna
That's
use a
real
straight
rough,
needle
dude.
that's way too big, because it's what I got.
Okay, honey. Wonder why she did that? Yeah, same here. Hopefully not for a fix or anything. Yeah. Damn. We're glad you're okay, though, bro. That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Gran says, cruel needle, I think, for tapestry or embroidery. Got you.
Oh,
Oh.
I'll never
My
need
brother
that.
dropped her off somewhere because he felt bad because I think she was tweaking out. Damn! Well, you be safe, bud, because we don't want you getting hurt out there. We don't want none of your shit going missing either. That's a big bummer.
It sucks that she fucked with the restaurant though, like specifically.
Yeah.
That's like
Y'all kn-
that's a man's livelihood there. That's wrong.
Zila said, y'all know my home defense policy, so if I had caught her, she would not be out on the streets. Yeah, that's fair. You just gotta be careful, buddy.
I'm just saying. That's why I asked.
I mean,
like,
honestly, at this point,
she
I would
alive?
recommend filing a... if you had caught her midway through it, I would recommend contacting
Ain't
the cops.
no-
Because...
Fucking way this one broke in the same spot.
Oh, babe. Maybe it's a sign that you're done for the night.
I'm not done. There has to be one in here that's not fucking broken.
Kobold's having some issues with his needles breaking.
Where is that stupid
Um,
little fucking tube of needles that I have?
Oh.
One of those
Grant
has
says-
to be.
Gran said, sorry, I'm wrong. That one's actually a doll needle. It's for attaching doll limbs to the main body.
Oh yeah, I don't need that ever.
No.
Dolls are not allowed in my household.
But yeah, what happened, Del, was Kobold is having issues where his needles keep breaking.
Right at the
and
eye. And that's a problem
and we
with
have-
leatherwork. It happens. They just snap at the
Yeah.
eye for no reason.
It's a stress point.
Fucking stupid birds.
I'm sorry. But, and then outside of that, our friend Zila was dealing with some shit. No, don't throw a doll through Kobold's window.
I'll find you.
We'd have to pay for that. We'd have to pay for that.
I would find you.
Zila says, worst part is they got a puppy that's just alone over there, so I gotta check on him in the morning.
Oh man.
I hope you take the puppy in, for what it's worth.
You know what?
At
Take
least
your dog.
temporarily.
She took your fucking money. Take the dog.
You'll throw it
Sure,
through an
dog.
open window. Okay, that's better, Blister. Yeah, through an open window is fine. Oh. Gran said, hide one inside of Kobold's couch where it can sit for a while until Kobold loses his phone. Yeah?
That's not funny. Don't do that.
Okay. Blunt tip for leather.
No, I use
25.
sharp tips.
You use sharp tip? Okay.
Yep. Because half the time the needle don't always go through. Or I'm lazy.
You ever use the Tandy ones?
I do.
Because you can get 10 for $8.
On Amazon?
Yep. 2 day.
That seems really pricey. Needles used to be way cheaper than
Alternatively, you can get from other companies. They've got some here, varying sizes, but I mean, you can get. This one is all the same size, 2.36 inch long, sharp needles, $3.99 for 23 of them. That's prime overnight.
that. That's too long. It needs smaller than
Okay.
that. Ideally, the max
Damn,
I could
Zila.
go is 2 inches. I'd like to go like 1.5 to 1 3/4 inch.
Okay, shorter. Zila said, I took her charger and a Roku remote, and my brother took her lighter and her grinder, so we made out with some goodies. You took her fucking TV remote! That's crazy. You should have taken the batteries instead and slightly unscrewed every light bulb.
You should have. No, I agree. Take the TV remote. But I like the way you're thinking. Unscrew all the light bulbs.
Let's see. How long are these?
No, fuck that. Not the light bulbs. You go to her house and you unscrew the fucking house fuse just a little bit. Just so that nothing in the house works. But, like, you open the thing and it looks like the fuse is just fine.
Centimeters. How big is 5.2 centimeters? That's just 2 inches. Very slightly over 2 inches.
How much is the one I'm using that I like? What is this one? Because I really... Not this one.
Careful, Kobold. Locked her house because it's on your property and we don't want her trashing it. That's... You remodeled it for them. Damn, and she's fucking with you? Bruh.
Yeah, this is just under 2 inches. And it's... Well, I bent this one, so this don't... They was originally straight, but far.
Okay.
It's
Is
got
it
a...
2 inches?
It's got like a triangular pointed head.
Okay. Is it flat?
It is not flat. It's got 3 flat edges.
Okay, so
And it's
like
just
these guys.
under 2 inches. I need to find another needle, so hold on.
Okay. I will entertain folks while you are gone. Oh man, he can't pick woman. Oh man. That's diabolical, Gran. I don't know if you've got your headphones on, honey. I don't think he does. I'll have to tell him that one when he gets back. That's diabolical. She owned nothing. Alright, if it's all your brother's stuff, then that's valid. It's all his shit anyway. That sucks though. Why is she fucking with you? What? Why is she messing with you guys? You're giving her all sorts of shit, and here she is messing with you. Maybe tell bro to take a break. Maybe he needs to back off a bit on the whole relationship stuff for a while. Maybe he needs to like do some self-searching and figure out what he is actually looking for. Because clearly a date is not working out. Only she said it was to get leverage on... Okay, but like if she's living in the house that's on your guys' property, how is that going to be leverage? Y'all can just kick her out. Especially if she is a new girlfriend, like, get her evicted. What is she gonna do? She can't take anything. If she destroys anything on the property, then you can, you You can sue her for vandalism. You can charge her with vandalism, destruction of property, and all that. And that doubles the eviction case, and she'd actually owe you guys something. He put her on the renter's lease. Damn! But, you know, if he doesn't want her in there, and she is
Okay.
on the lease with him...
Quilting needles to the rescue.
Okay.
This one I may have to
Welcome back.
return. This is one of the good needles.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Gran said something diabolical.
What happened?
Gran said, if her computer was left on, sign her out of her Google account on Chrome and then run CC Cleaner and set it to erase stored passwords.
You bastard.
That's a good one. That's a great one. Zila said that apparently she was trying to get leverage on his brother.
For what?
He's on the renter's lease. So they'd have to essentially evict her. That's a bummer.
Hey, funny story. You live in a landlord state. It's gonna be easy for you to evict.
Yeah, that's true. Go to your local,
Sheriff.
yeah. Let him know that she is no longer welcome and that she's been trying to steal your shit, and, you arguably have a pretty good case for getting her off that renter's lease. Especially since it's on your own property.
California's a tenant state, so it's a completely different beast. Otherwise, I'd say just get a restraining order. Because through like a domestic violence restraining order, you can get a move-out order in California.
True.
I don't know Texas that well, so forgive me. I don't know your laws.
She's over here playing tic-tac-toe in a world of people playing chess. Remind me to never let Gran into my house. Oh, yeah, no, Gran would
Dastardly.
destroy everything.
Dastard fuckingly.
On your level. That's your level of petty.
Yeah, it is.
You're not damaging anything, but you're inconveniencing everything.
Yeah. You've made my life an inconvenience, now I will make yours.
Now see, another way to mess with them is just reverse the batteries and everything. Don't take them out. Leave them in so that they think they're going fucking crazy.
Nah, because then you just replace them anyway, thinking they're all dead.
I guess. Try telling him to take a break, but I'm 10 years younger than him, so he never listens. Yeah, that's tough. But, like, honestly, though, I'm sure your mom's not gonna let that fly. Especially since it's her shit in the restaurant that the lady was fucking with.
Oh my god, I have
think-
2 straight needles and this is just immediately fucking faster.
I don't leave my own house much, so you're safe. That's valid, Gran. Is that what you do to entertain yourself while you're at home? You just do shit to yourself and then are like, well, guess I can fix it. Because if so, that's kind of funny. So there are options for the needles, honey. There's quite a few separate options that we can look at. They're available as like overnight and 2-day.
Well, I don't need them. I don't need them like right now, so.
Right. But I'm saying, like, they are there. They are an option. And we can get them relatively cheap.
Good.
$4 or $5.
Yeah. Gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that tonight.
We can do that after stream, though.
Yep.
I want you to look at them because I don't actually know what you're looking for in it.
That's fair. That is fair.
She tried taking the car my mom let her use, but my brother disabled it. Damn. Yeah, no, your mom's about to not let her use that no more. Your mom should cut that off right now, especially if she's on the if she's on the papers for it. Nope. Sorry, you ain't got a car no more.
That's theft. Grand Theft Auto.
Yep. No, I actually hang out in VC with my friends most of the day, and I work on commissions if I have any. Speaking of, I got a brand new commission from somebody that I don't know, which is rare for me. And it will be pretty fun. One of my things that I was going to say earlier is I kind of wish that you had a little screen up that I could do like drawing on, but that's really hard unless we do like magma. And I'd rather you just focus on your leather work instead of focusing
We
on
need to figure that
technical
out. We can figure that out. It would be easier if you could stream, like through Discord at the minimum.
Yeah, but I
Little
can't.
fucking snap! I can fucking feel it. It's too. I can't get a grip on it. It's too. This one's too small. Ow.
Oh, you poke yourself? Kobold.
No.
You did, Kobold. She said she didn't have a job anyway. Anyway, on a lighter note, I was able to get tickets for EVO Las Vegas. Ooh!
Hey.
That's pretty cool.
Isn't that the thing that your sibling wanted to go to that one time?
Yeah, we just couldn't make it work. Because Las Vegas hotels are fucking crazy expensive now.
I offered to pay for it.
I know, but it was just too much money. The tickets were too much money, too.
I offered to
And
pay
it wasn't
for the
like a
hotel room.
guarantee, it was a raffle. I know.
The tickets were
But my mom was...
the catch-22.
Yeah, my mom wasn't for it. Plus the plane tickets and or train tickets. It would have just been too much. We couldn't do that. Yeah, no, the Airbnbs were crazy at the time too. And my mom didn't want to risk that considering we'd have to like fly. It was just too much. Too much money for us. And yeah, exactly. $560 for two including the arena. Yeah. That was too much money for our family to do.
Especially since I don't know shit about it, so like, I was just going to be a chaperone, basically.
Which, I mean, they appreciated the idea of. They might be going to an LA convention later this year. So, I might hitch a ride with them down to you and just stay with you while they're at the convention. And come
There goes
back.
the cheapo one.
Oh. It's because the leather's too thick. Are you sure you don't need a blunt needle on this?
It's not the blunt needle. That's not the issue.
Well, I figure the blunt ones might be a bit thicker, so maybe they can
No,
push
I needed
through so that they...
I unfortunately just needed a thicker needle. I have a thicker needle. I just didn't want to use it because my mom... Like I said, I stole some quilting needles. My mom hit me with that. These are my good needles. Bring this back.
That's not happening, unfortunately.
I said, well, in case I break it, give me a needle you don't care that much about. Shit was up my fucking tiny little eye hole. Shit, I can't fucking get it in the eye hole. It's tiny. Okay.
Still need plane tickets and an Airbnb. Yeah. Friend with super strict parents might be able to go too. Pay for his Evo ticket as well. Ooh. Gotta. Oh yeah, you gotta limit that tuber spending money and the fast food. I believe in you, bro. You got this. You can save up. You can save up. Evo's gonna be worth it. You gonna do any of the tournaments? You gonna enter into anything? You just going for fun?
Gotta hold my fucking breath to get the damn needle on there.
You got there in the end, though.
has the same grip as my regular needles. Yep, sticks just fine.
You're entered in for Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, and Fatal Fury. Mark of the Wolves. That's dope. Welcome back, Backrooms. I hope your stomach starts feeling better. Aw, that's okay, Gran. We hope that you have a good night, too. We will see you around. Hopefully see you on Thursday. I'm pretty sure we're just going to be working on... Well, it depends. You might get this done.
Barley, you won't be here on Thursday.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm not going to be here on Thursday, so Kobold will be on his own.
What I'm thinking I'm going to do is if I don't have this to work on, which I'm probably going to because I'm ending at 11. I'm going to try and finish this, and then if there's any time left over, I'm going to start tooling, because we tried to print the stamp, doesn't work. So I'm going to start tooling the hat band. So.
Okay.
So
because we tried 3D printing it, and it didn't turn out so hot.
It did not. My printer does not.
Oh, Gran's got a nickname. That's cute. Granola. Yeah, printer didn't do what it needed to do.
I don't have the quality, unfortunately, to submit.
And we ain't got enough
filament or enough goop to do the resin.
Nope. No goop.
Alright, so I'm almost done with the actual
The whole
length
squid
of
body.
length of one side. I have to do this twice, mind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may not be finished with this next stream either with stitching. This is probably going to be
Unless you get
maybe
new
a
needles.
3-parter. No, even then, I'm not going to be able to get through the stitching on this very quickly.
I'm pretty sure the people who made this pattern meant for it to be machined.
Oh, it was meant to be machine sewed, but so it's thing is it's not like it's a lot of stitching. What it is it's just this part. So once I'm done with this part, it should go relatively quick because it's just standard 2 layers. But the problem is it's just
a lot.
Off the bat, it's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, resin printers are like wizardry. It's crazy. You
I don't know.
some
Resin printers,
whole-
I don't understand. That shit is straight up wizardry.
Ooh, nice. Your Pokedex is getting there. Yeah, no. It's crazy because you watch the plate lift up out of the resin and it's got the thing on it already, which is crazy. Like, how does
Like,
it
where the hell did it come from?
How does it solidify it on there?
I don't know who came. It had to be a German guy that came up with that shit. It just feels like some kind of German technology, no?
Maybe not. I can look it up. Oh, and the first resin printer. Chuck Hull, an American inventor, back in 1984, not 1894, and built the first one in 1987. So it's actually an American thing. you imagine back in 1987 fucking resin printing? That's crazy.
Rephrase that. Resin 3D printing.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
The first 3D printer, the SLA-1.
And it did resin?
Yeah. Uses ultraviolet light to cure the photopolymers. Yeah. Thank you, Chuck Hull. Your stuff is dope.
Thanks, Chuck.
And he's still around. He was born in 1939.
God damn. Wait, dude was old.
Dude is old. He's 85 right now.
No, I'm saying when he invented the resin printer, dude was old.
Yeah.
Man saw fucking Star Trek and was like, I want a replicator.
He was 48 when he built the first one. He had only patented it like 2 years earlier. Damn, Zila. Zila said, "See, Kobold, it's not too late."
You listen here. No, I'm just...
Listen, 1840 whatever. This is a pretty good run on your behalf. Let's say minus 18, say 45. You would be 180 years old. Still pretty young for a dragon, but you're a kobold. I feel like kobolds don't last as long.
That's because we're not very bright.
Yeah, the whole thinking that you're fireproof thing is a bit of a worry.
What do you mean?
You are
I
not
am fireproof.
No. Kobold is not fireproof. He just likes to think he is.
Which one of us walked on lava?
You, but not for a good reason.
Did it grow back?
Can you feel any more on your foot?
I couldn't. Joke's on you. I couldn't feel shit on my foot anyway. It's a foot.
But still can feel things, honey. If you couldn't, it's because you dropped too many fucking tires on them.
They can feel cold.
It's the only thing they feel. You're silly, Kobold. I love having two gods and an alien life form on the same island to only collect beans. Good thing about emulated Pokemon games is that I can still get version exclusives and trade EVOs. Damn! Yeah, you just gotta be careful. I know Yuzu ended up getting discontinued because of that. You gotta be careful.
Well, I'll admit I've never had that happen before.
Bust it in a different... Oh, no, you tore the thread out.
Easy fix.
How are you gonna fix that? Okay, retie it back
That's
at where
an
it
easy
was.
one. Time to shuffle off screen for a second.
Oops.
I dropped my thing.
All. You dropped your all.
Yep. Where's their super fluid?
Maybe try playing a new Fire Emblem and got a call from his ISP about it. I had that happen before. It's stupid. Yeah, Kobold is cosplaying Kobold. Mainly because Kobold is Kobold.
That is
I
just what I
drew
wear.
him.
That's not even a joke.
I should draw some of your other cowboy outfits for you. I know they're just your regular outfits, but to everybody, to literally everybody else, you're a cowboy. Oh, that's a bummer.
Okay, time to pull some stitches so that it's... yeah. Actually, I might not need to.
You don't think so? You think it's sealed it enough?
What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna lace this back through the previous hole. And then cut this one off and pull a new piece of thread.
Okay.
It's okay, the thread was starting to get dingy anyway, so they're not too torn up about it.
Here. Oh. Sister said all versions people draw of me just look like masked cult leaders, and I'm here in a blanket hugging a blowhigh in regular clothes. Oh. Maybe you should draw yourself. Draw a fun little thing for you. And there's this artist on Twitter that makes these really delicate looking little jewelry shrimp. And I love them. I'm gonna post it in the stream related chat. They're so cute. Shrimps. I think they're made of either acrylic or...
Oh no, where did that just go? Oh no, where did that just go?
Uh-oh, Kobold.
Okay. Really majorly sidestep. Okay, where did that needle just go? I see it. That ain't gonna be an easy grab though. Well, it's the same shape. There we go. Alright. Where is the fucking thread? Where did it go?
Why are you like this today? What is happening?
I'm still ill. Leave me alone.
I know you're sick, but like, you've broken 6 needles now.
But I didn't break the needle this time. This is one wasn't a needle issue.
This was a thread issue.
Correct. I think that should be enough to get back. That should be enough. Realistically, that should be more than enough.
Ret thread. Plague Bunny says, have you ever seen any of the Colonial Williamsburg artisan videos?
Yes.
Cool stuff. Oh, I envy you, Zila. I have not eaten since breakfast, and breakfast was salad. Zila had a pound of tamales and is so full. Oh, tamales.
Okay.
Plague Bunny said the ones from the 70s, right? About the
I
colonial.
believe so, yes.
Feel free to send them, though. We'll have to check them out after stream just to verify, but I believe I've seen some of them. I watch a lot of, like, historical shit. I'm pretty sure I have, like, lots of stuff in my tabs that are all historical. I go to bed to historical, like, stuff. But it sounds right up Kobold's alley. Blister said, I'm pretty sure this song always reminds me of Lilo and Stitch near the end
Yeah, a
of the
little bit.
song,
It's
but it
the-
ends
it's the
before I can
uke.
bring it up.
It's the ukulele.
You know the whole song, don't you?
What are you talking about? Yeah, but not because it's a Disney song. I know it because I was forced to sing it when I was in elementary school. But yes, I in fact do know the entirety of Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride.
Do
I'm
you
on a surfboard out at sea. There's no place I'd rather be. Lingering in the
You-
ocean blue.
have distaste for that song like you do with Slide to the left,
A little bit.
slide to the right. Bring it back now, y'all.
A little bit, yeah.
One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp.
Which sucks because I
Left
love
foot,
Lilo and
left
Stitch.
stomp.
It's just that song.
Everybody clap your hands.
Was forced upon me, and
Go to work. Crisscross. Yeah, I brought that up because Tabby was singing it a little bit in one of her streams the other day, and I was just like, "Go to work," and she's like, "What do you mean? I am working." And I was just like, "No, Tabs, that's a lyric in the song. That's not a lyric in this song." And I was like, "Look it up." She's like, "I don't see it in." Oh, yeah, no, it's just telling me to go to. But I don't want to work. I'm on my free time.
it's literally it's just brainwashed.
Go to work. It's like Simon Says.
I hate it.
Now we got everybody. I love the cha-cha real smooth. I like how you describe that backrooms funk stuff. That funk stuff. That's great.
You didn't have to dance to that in school, Fur.
No, I didn't have square dancing in school. I didn't even have to take gym.
Lucky bastard.
The last time I was in a gym class was middle school.
I had to do it in middle school too. Same fucking song.
Kobold had square dancing in school. Zila doesn't believe. Kobold had square dancing.
What do you mean?
He's in Texas. He didn't even have to deal with that.
Y'all can look it up. It's actually a thing. I swear to God, I had to do square dancing. That was a mandatory fucking class or course in gym that they made you fucking do. I hated it. It was the worst.
Oh. What is square dancing? You want to describe for backrooms? Backrooms doesn't have square dancing over
So
there.
square dancing is doing the same like 4 or 5 like dance moves. So say for instance you take a step forward, you kick your foot, then you take a step back and you get back into the position. Then you turn to the left or the right, depending on what is called for, and you do the same thing, and you do it in a square. So you keep turning to the same direction. It's stupid.
So you do 3 turns until you reach in the front again, and you're just doing the same dance moves over and over again. You can look it up. There's plenty of square dancing videos on the internet.
It's dumb. It's dumb and I hate it.
Lister said, I had to dance in PE one time and I got too nervous to dance in front of other people, so I didn't, and the teacher allowed it.
Yeah, they made us all do it.
Sela said, we went square dancing on a camping field trip. Akram said, the only thing I can imagine are squares, 2D squares dancing to the music. Zila said, my gym, every day me and my friends would just play basketball or walk or sit or do nothing. Boy said, I understand Kobold's pain, and I also had dance in my PE class freshman year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure square dancing backrooms is a very American thing.
It's stupid.
I don't know where else would do square dancing realistically. Where is square dancing from?
I think it's actually like a polka thing. Originally.
European roots in dances? But the Western square dance is specifically just American. Mostly English and French, from the European side, but majority of it is all American. So
That feels right.
yeah, folk dance.
Let's make a dance that just makes children want to hurt themselves.
Like Bunny said, I hated hearing Achy Breaky Heart and the stupid chicken.
Ah! All of them were bad, but all of them were bad.
Did you ever have to do Macarena?
No! That was the one I arguably wanted!
Because it wasn't a square dance. It was too south of the border for the square dance. Yeah, I never had to do any dancing in any of my gym classes ever.
Good for you!
Yeah, Achy Breaky Heart is an old song. I believe it's an Elvis song.
Billy
right?
Ray Cyrus.
Billy Ray Cyrus, never mind.
Hannah Montana's
Plague Bunny's-
dad.
Yeah, Plague Bunny says, I remember doing YMCA.
On occasions, they would have us do non-square dances, but it was mostly just square dances. I remember doing YMCA as well.
Achy Breaky Heart. I'll post Achy Breaky Heart in the stream chat so that you can listen to it if you so desire.
My heart. I fucking hate this shit.
Not a good song, but a song nonetheless. And thank you for all the recommendations, Plague Bunny. We'll have to look through those later. Violin and spinet making. Silversmith, Williamsburg. Hands, Irish craftsmanship. God, that mullet is...
That's fucking Billy Ray Cyrus for you.
Yeah, no, still don't like it. BRB. Okay. Good luck, Backrooms. We'll be here for you. You should post the South Park clip. I am not exposing Backrooms to South Park. I don't know if they know about it. I don't know what age range they are. I don't think they need that culture shock. What? No, they go to school.
No.
Every time they're talking to us, they're at lunch at school.
Oh, true.
It is one of the songs of all time, Blister. It is not to my taste.
It's pretty bad, actually.
There are many better Western songs than that.
Do you think God hides in heaven because he's afraid of what he's created?
I think it doesn't exist anyway.
No. I'm just making a Spy Kids reference. Don't ruin it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's like new country, I guess.
It's like pop country music.
Yeah,
it's
pop
not...
country.
My dad can't stand that genre either.
It's not good, is what it is.
No.
It's not good.
He grew up on, like, the 40s and 50s country music and all the westerns. That's why he still watches westerns today. He grew up like you grew up.
Which makes sense because I'm technically an echo of his generation.
You got raised by people who were my grandma's age. That sounds dreadful. Blister says, I already don't like most pop or country music. And to top it all off, he's got a big old mullet, which is not... It does not age well.
And he talks with a fake Western accent.
Yeah, he's not actually even from any of the Western states. I don't believe anyway.
He's in California now, probably. Well, actually, after the fire, he probably isn't. But
he was from Kentucky, allegedly. Born there.
They can have him back.
Flatwoods, Kentucky. Home of the Flatwoods Monster.
They can have him back.
Black Panther just feels so good to play in Marvel Rivals. They do him good. He's not too buffed or nerfed. You seem to be really enjoying that game. I'm glad you got a new thing to enjoy. Welcome back. Yeah, it's a song You recognize the song. Okay, yeah. No, it's a song. Black Panther.
I'm glad you said Black Panther because I just read BP is OP, and I'm like, British Petroleum?
Not even that the character is so hard, but when you hit the combos and you're dashing fast as fuck, it's so satisfying. Got you. So it's just fun to play. It's good. Glad they have fun to play characters. I watched a whole 2-hour thing about. Yeah, read BP as battle points. That's fair. I watched a whole 2-hour video about one of the guys that was supposed to be in Doki Bird's team for the Marvel Rivals. Twitch Rivals Championship. I'm super glad they won. It was fucked up what they ended up doing to poor Doki. But, yeah, it looked interesting. The guy who I watched the perspective from was not very good at the game, but he definitely held his own after a while. He learned how to use the characters pretty consistently. It was pretty understandable. It has a lot of the more modern tropes for those kind of games, like the whole payload, escort missions and all that, and holding points and stuff. So I could understand it from that aspect. I just don't play those games very much. I get upset with first-person shooters. I do not get upset at games, but I get upset at first-person shooters.
Understatement of the world.
I will not play those games.
Y'all want to hear our Farley rage?
Spider-Man is fun too, but he sucks. Oh, they made him not work very well.
How many subscribers to make Farley play Call of Duty just one night?
$2,000.
2,000 subs to hear Farley get angry.
Yeah, I don't want to get angry. I don't like being angry. Oh no! Why did they get... Hold on. Why are those broken? Wall channels. Here. Let me move something and see if that helps. Has
What?
that improved your situation at all?
What?
Backrooms had a couple of the things in our help desk mess up where they all collapsed on top of each other.
That's weird.
It's so weird. Is that better? Yep, that worked. Okay, good. Oh no. Blister said 3 billion. Plague Bunny asks, what kind of angry? Like El Presador type rage?
I don't know who that is. I was gonna say more of y'all ever seen the old Big Jiggly Panda videos? That kind of anger.
I'm not fun when I'm angry. I don't like being angry. I'm soft bunny. I don't want to be angry.
It's kind of funny to watch, I ain't gonna lie.
It makes my fucking blood pressure rise up so much.
That's what you play those games for.
That's not what I play games for. I play fucking Harvest Moon and Sims. I don't play those games. I grew up playing Animal Crossing and Harvest Moon. I do not play first-person shooters.
See, the art of the trash talk is where it's at.
I don't trash talk.
See, that's where you gotta learn.
I don't like calling people mean names, and then I suck at the game, and then I feel bad because I suck at the game, and I'm getting mad at myself, and so
you take it out on other people. That's how you feel better in Call of Duty. That's the point.
But I keep my comms off because I don't want to get fucking screamed at for being shit at the game, and so I don't talk bad to people.
So
I
then
don't-
you can also play the annoying one. Like, I remember back in the day when I wasn't very good at COD, I would just I started singing one time. My cousin and I, back in the day, his gamer tag, rest his soul, was fucking phenomenal. Fucking charbage. And
Cheese, garbage.
anytime, cheese and garbage, anytime anyone ever fucking said anything, he goes like, oh, it's fucking charbage. It's a mix of cheese and garbage. It smells kind of like a fucked up wet fart or your gaming style.
Yeah, I've never played any of the farming simulator games, but I do like farming a lot. I love Harvest Moon. I have grown to like Stardew Valley. I'm still not full into Fields of Mystery just because there's not really too terribly much to do, and the aesthetics aren't really up to what I want out of it. But like I love playing House Flipper. I like playing games where I can just kind of go at my own pace. I like the old Fate games. There was this fighting game on the Sega Genesis that I had that was called Primal Rage, and it was a fighting game like Tekken or Mortal Kombat or any of those, but you fought as giant dinosaurs.
I remember that.
And you could make your enemy's brain melt, or you could make their heart explode, and it was crazy. Very separate things on that. But yeah, I don't play Doom, I don't play Wolfenstein, I don't really play any of those games. I feel like I'm bad at aiming
wrong.
games. You play Mafia wrong. You play
No,
Mafia
I
as a
do
serial
not.
killer.
I play Mafia correct.
I barely play fucking Red Dead, I'm surprised that I played.
Wait,
Fallout.
is that the fighting or the Dead by Daylight?
No.
No, the one Zila's talking about. The Hello Kitty.
Yeah, no, that's not the same one.
That's not the same one? Oh.
No, it's
okay.
not. That one's a different one. That one's more akin to like Animal Crossing. But that was funny. We saw on Twitter the other day. I saw on Twitter the other day that there's essentially a Dead by Daylight coming out that's all Hello Kitty themed. I can share. Yeah, here we go. El Presador Rage montage. Uh-oh. We'll have to watch that after, and we can respond then as to whether or not it is. But yeah, no, there's essentially a Dead by Daylight that's all Hello Kitty.
Don't get me wrong, I used to work at a hardware store that sold Sanrio shit, so I know quite a bit about Sanrio products. Bats Maru fucking bubblegum is the best bubblegum I've ever had, but it does not last, and that's unfortunate.
It's like Fruit Stripe, it never lasts.
Right, but it's the best flavor ever. It's like
If
it's
only
a
we
fake
had, like,
cola flavored.
If only we had like an everlasting gum.
I unfortunately
We would all
know
be mewing.
a lot of the characters.
We would all be mewing. Don't worry about it, honey. It's just training up your jaws to make them look extra good, because you get that nice square jawline at the back because you're working out your face muscles. I know, you're handsome. I get
I
it.
already have that. I don't understand what that means.
But Hello Kitty is actually a girl.
Just a regular girl, not a cat.
Yep, she's a British girl. Kobold Muse confirmed.
Kobold does not know what that is, so...
It's okay. I'll teach you after stream, honey. Oh yeah. British little kitty cat. Cinnamon Roll is a boy. He's a little puppy. Little dog.
Bats is a
He's
penguin.
not a rabbit. Bats is a penguin. I don't know what Kuromi is, but she's cute.
Stop myself. That sucked.
I like your funny words, Magic Man. I fucking love the nothing wrong ever happens to the Kennedys.
Never seen Clone High, but I love
I have. I watched the whole thing. It was actually pretty good.
specifically
Turn-
fucking Kennedy. He's great.
He's funny.
Yeah.
It was a fine show. Your girlfriend's fave is Melody. I really like Cinnamon Roll. Kobold got me essentially a 4-foot tall Cinnamon Roll plushie. He found its specialty for me, and I
That was the most impossible task you provided me.
didn't ask you to get it for me. I appreciate it so much.
I didn't just get you the big one. I got you the special edition big one.
I know, with the funny little collar. Guys, I think Kobold likes me. He doesn't like my jokes at all, but he likes me. You grew up on Metal Gear? I never played Metal Gear. When it came to games, it was always Animal Crossing.
I never played
Frozen.
Metal Gear.
Maybe we should. That way the clap of your ass cheeks can alert the guards. You watched it for Kennedy. It wasn't that bad though, right? About Clone High? Wow, it's almost like you two are dating. I know, right? Almost. We've only been best friends for what, like 10 years? Clone High 2 is ass? No! They
There's a
come out with
2?
it. They recently, it was like 2023, I think, when they released it. I wouldn't expect it to add up to the same kind of humor. There was a lot about the first one that I don't think they could pull off in the second one as well.
Yeah, the wax darkened the outer edge, so it doesn't really show up.
Gotcha.
But, oh well, we tried. But that's, solid. That's where I'm going to end it for tonight because I don't care to continue right now.
That's fair. You've worked hard today, Kobold. Good job. That's looking nice.
I don't mind the little fuck
Hell
ups, that's
yeah.
going to get covered up.
Hell yeah.
Not going to be covered up with pieces, so don't worry about the little fuck ups here and there.
Yeah. Well, it's not like you're ever really gonna flip it, you know?
This one I can't
Unfold it.
unsee, unfortunately, but
It's fine.
oh, actually, wait.
Was it just a piece of wax?
Yeah. Never mind.
Oh,
We solid.
you can unsee it. Hell yeah. Alright. Well, I think that's a good spot to cut it off for the night. You
Yeah.
should reset your camera a little lower, honey. Just so that you don't accidentally pop your face in the cam next time.
Too far.
Whoop.
There we go. Yeah. That's where we're set.
Good spot. Beautiful. Alright. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out tonight. As Kobold did his work, he is still recovering, but I'm going to be down there at the end of the week. this is the last time this week that you will see me. I also will not be there for the Monday stream. Well, actually, I might. No, I won't. I
We
won't be
actually
there for Monday
might
stream.
not be able to do Monday stream
True.
because I have to drop you off at the train station. So Monday might be
Right.
canceled this week.
Monday is canceled. I won't be here on Thursday.
Thursday it's just
but
gonna
I should
you
be
and
back
me,
for
chat.
Tuesday. I should
And
be
we're
back
just
for
gonna
next
be working
Tuesday.
on this and then possibly the Hat Man. Which
It's
is a
okay.
much
I'm gonna
more
be hanging out
complex
with Kobold.
pattern.
I'm gonna be hanging out with Kobold in person, which is why I'm not gonna be here. I'm taking a train down. But I should be back next Tuesday for the next Leatherwork stream, or for the one after Thursday. But yeah. So we hope that you all have a good day, night, or whatever it is, wherever you are. Be sure to eat food, drink water, get plenty of sleep. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you all. Well, I won't, but Kobold will see you all next time.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Wish me safe travels.